Welcome everybody, Tru Heel Heat Nation. You guys will be able to see this on the Spotlight page as well as the Tru Heels page. Click on the Tru Heels page, look us up on Facebook, check out the Spotlight page as well, and this show will be available on our Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. You can check out our Tru Space, Heel Space, Heat. Check us out, hit the subscribe button. You can see a couple of things on there, as well as a critically acclaimed Baby Seth versus SP3 match, which is the reason why he is holding that coveted title right now. So as you guys all know, this is SP3, but we also have a very, very colorful new host here, which I'm very, very happy to be here with. This right here is the queen of the ring. Welcome everybody to Tru Heel Heat, Alex.
Hi, what's going on?
What's up? What's going on?
Not much, just finished celebrating Bullet Club Day.
Bullet Club Day?
The elite right here.
Elite. I'm a Tru Heel. I'm a Tru Heel.
Elite. The elite. Bullet Club Day. We are representing here.
For life.
Yes.
Marks.
Yes.
I'm a professional.
But so we obviously she loves her super kick party. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Alex. What's up? Introduce yourself to the Tru Heels.
Hey, how are you? Born and raised in the Bronx. You can follow me on Instagram, _Queen of the Ring. I post a lot there. I have a YouTube channel. I just finished doing a drunk Q&A.
Right. That sounds awesome.
Drunk Q&A.
It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
It was a lot of fucking
Listen,
fun.
if you don't want to be able to handle the truthful answers, don't ask the questions.
Exactly. It was brutal.
Heart's broken.
Actually, there were. Somebody was like, "Are you single?" Because I was like, I'm gonna stop you right there. No.
See,
you don't have a chance. Stop.
You don't have to slide in the DM. You just gotta go tune in for Drunk Q&A.
Just subscribe and like and share the video. As you should.
You all should. But trust me, if you don't want the drunk Q&A answers, don't ask the questions.
Very true.
Because they're very truthful.
But yes, welcome to Tru Heel Heat 11, and it is that time for our viewing audience, the audience that we love from the Spotlight page, from the Tru Heels page, and you on demand on the YouTube channel. We have our Tru Heel Roll Call. Now, our Tru Heel Roll Call is where we give a shout out to all our Tru Heels out there who tune in live, who tune in on demand on YouTube. So we got to shout out Tru Heel Jeremy P. We're going to shout out Tru Heel Purvis, who is excellent on his memes on the page. He's doing his thing. We got Tru Heel Steven Regan, a longtime viewer of the show. Tru Heel Yazelle, he's new to the page. Joshua M. True Aussie Daniel. He has his own YouTube page, his own iTunes podcast himself. He helps us out with our podcast. So true shout outs to True Aussie Daniel. Tru Heel Cody out in Las Vegas. Veedlin and Alicia, who are two of the ladies that post the most on the Tru Heels page, so we much appreciate y'all. And to all our Tru Heels out in India and Uganda, we have a lot of people on the Tru Heels group page from India and Uganda, and we want to shout you all out.
Is that your favorite Tru Heel, Josh, that sends out all those awesome memes about you?
No, it was for Joshua M. Joshua M is one of our people from Vietnam. No, that's Heel Morero. Heel Morero, he also watches this show, and I just got a message for him and for everyone else. And my friend here will join me because she had an altercation with this person as well at Super Card of Honor. And a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Fuck Cody Rhodes.
Sorry.
That's for you, Josh.
He's a tremendous artist, by the way.
He is. He's very talented.
Yeah, give him some credit for that. He's a tremendous artist.
He's talented, but yeah, I have a little bit of digression.
I feel a meme coming after this show for sure.
Anywho, so we have been gone for a while since Tru Heel Heat 10, and what have we missed? What have we missed in the time that we've been gone, Alex? What have we missed in this time?
What have we missed? The greatest Royal Rumble of all time, obviously.
Now, the greatest Royal Rumble event was in Saudi Arabia. 60,000 people, and so many things happened. You had Cena versus Triple H. You had Braun win the first ever 50-man Royal Rumble. You had Daniel Bryan break the streak for the greatest Iron Man of all time. You had The Undertaker return after you people told me one more match at WrestleMania 34. Damn it! But what everybody is about is Titus World-Slide! All of that happened, and we are talking about
Wait a minute. So
We're still talking about it.
So we just watched a fucking 5-hour show plus the hour pre-show
that had
to
nothing
talk
on
about a slide. This is what it culminated. So I'm gonna give a little bit of credit to this greatest Royal Rumble thingy. The set was beautiful. I love the firework action in it. They were very active with that. It made it feel like a big show.
It really did.
So if you haven't had the chance to at least watch it, you ain't got a 5-hour show, you might want to watch it in bits and pieces at this moment. But if you haven't got to see it, it's a beautiful set. It's one of the best Royal Rumble sets you'll ever see. And if you haven't seen WrestleMania and you just skip to this, it might kind of feel like that was a little bit better than Mania. But that's how both shows I feel like both shows was.
It's very true. I bet the greatest Royal Rumble was just like
you know
an
what the greatest
amazing
Royal Rumble
house
was
show.
missing? You know what the greatest Royal Rumble was missing, Rob? It was missing the Rowdy one.
Oh yeah.
The best match of the night. It was missing the two best matches from WrestleMania.
That's very true.
It was missing all the women.
It's missing all the women
which had the best shows of WrestleMania.
How did you feel about the women being gone from the greatest Royal Rumble?
I mean, I don't know. It's like understandable in the political sense and all that cultural sense, but it's just, I think to start off the year with a great Royal Rumble, a fantastic Royal Rumble, especially the opportunity for the women to main event that, and it's one of the biggest top 4, pay-per-views,
right.
And then to go to another pay-per-view and call it the greatest Royal Rumble when you don't have any women wrestling in this, it's kind of a slap to our face, I think.
And to all the heels, because there's a few of them out there that tries to give us shit about having a potential opinion about this. That is what we have, is an opinion. And now just because if we continue to watch the product or if we watch the shows, listen, we've been watching this, I'm speaking for most, we've been watching this shit for almost 30 years. For 30 fucking years. So basically since I was a kid in preschool, watching Hulk Hogan slam Andre the Giant 30 years ago. I watched it since then. So if I disagree about something, don't fucking tell me that I can't have an opinion about a show if I don't like what they are doing.
Yeah!
Fuck y'all.
Yeah!
If y'all want to act like y'all want to sit there, don't have an opinion if you ain't going to act on it. Fuck you if y'all said that. I'm going to state my mind. I'm going to speak my mind. And I'm going to keep watching because you know why? Because I'm born into this shit. I love it. Kiss my ass if you want to keep your mouth shut. Done with it. And done with all y'all marks that, if you ain't saying nothing about it, shut up. If you ain't gonna, fuck you. You stop watching, you pricks.
And see.
Oh my god! Samoa Joe, The Miz,
They're all
Heyman, Top Guy JJ. Oh my god. Oh, he just ran up the list. Top 4 promos of 2018. Oh my god, yes, give him some air.
Yeah, man.
Like, geez,
Right.
Damn.
that shit was in my core. Like, I felt that. Like,
That was in your blood, man.
nah, man, because you got these marks that's on here like, if you ain't gonna do nothing, if you ain't gonna, like, shut up. We all got opinions, bros, gals, whoever it is. We got opinions on it, and I'm gonna speak my mind on it. That's it. It's done.
What did the audience feel about the greatest Royal Rumble?
Yeah, how did you guys feel?
What did you guys feel about the women being left off? How about what did you think about the whole commercial, that awful Backlash commercial, actually getting them in trouble in Saudi Arabia?
Do you remember when Disney Channel would have all of their stars sing Circle of Life? That was that commercial. It was a great throwback.
Now I remember the song. We got the chance to live big. We got the chance to be fine.
Dude, yo, watching
got
that
the
shit.
best of both
Watching
worlds,
that shit.
And we started here tonight.
That shit
It's a cringe fest.
I'm gonna give y'all all little. Some of you gonna catch some of these names. If you guys ever watch Power Rangers or Transformers, that's like literally watching freaking Optimus Prime singing with every single Decepticon. That's like him and Megatron having a nice little collaboration, and then that's like the Green Ranger. That's like the Dragon Zord singing with Lord Zon, with Zed and Rita.
That's like all the Power Rangers
worst
up with
shit.
the
It's like, yo, fuck your kayfabe. Fuck everything you've watched and try to believe in with all these characters. Let's just put all these jackasses together, put them in a booth, let them sing the exact same song. You got, you had Elias lip syncing. You had the Bar lip syncing. Like, what the fuck? You even had Bray Wyatt in a booth. What is wrong with y'all? Jesus Christ. Next thing you know, we was gonna see Glenn in there. We was gonna see Glenn in there. God. We was gonna see Mark in that bitch. I'm surprised we didn't get a Samoa Joe lip syncing that shit. Like, just stop the commercials. It was done. Like, come on, seriously, guys.
I mean, but that commercial actually got them in trouble. They didn't want any sight of women in Saudi Arabia. So it wasn't even just the performers. It was that ad being on the screen actually got them in trouble in Saudi Arabia. They had to send out an apology to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia then put out a statement that said that because of that commercial being aired when they made that agreement with WWE, no female performer will perform in Saudi Arabia anytime soon.
Aren't they supposed to have another pay-per-view?
Yeah, in November.
In November?
I guess the Greatest Survivor Series.
Oh no!
The Greatest Survivor Series.
I mean, let's
10 on 10. 10 on 10.
Yes, a 20-man tag team.
Let's keep it real. They, even without that ad being shown, they still wasn't gonna let women perform in there in a 7-month span. Wasn't happening.
No, they weren't.
It just gave them the political right to emphasize their point of the disagreement. They wasn't gonna let them perform in November anyway.
No, they weren't.
They haven't made that much progress yet. They were just allowed to freaking drive. So they're not going to be allowed to perform in front of another 65,000 people. They're not. It's not happening. They just got the little political curve because they had this little slight disagreement. Bullshit agreement all the way, and they want to sit there and act like, because they showed our ad on TV, we're not going to show them.
Well, it's just like hello, of course you're gonna have women on your ads. Like, be a little bit understanding. They nixed the fucking.
Do they know anything about the WWE's equality movement?
Well,
do they know anything about it?
They don't know that it's for everyone.
But you said
40 fucking women on their roster.
You said for everyone. You said equality. But the key thing you said is, do they know anything about WWE? Speaking of which, the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia asked them to have Yokozuna and the Ultimate Warrior in the Greatest Royal Rumble.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? They didn't. They might as well just got to ask for Bam Bam Bigelow too, right? You ain't want Bam Bam Bigelow. You ain't want the Hot Rod there. You ain't want Piper there. You ain't want Andre the Giant to make a guest appearance. Let's keep rolling down the list. How about we? Oh, as a matter of fact, we can't go that far because we can't cross genders. My bad. So, who else were they gonna ask for?
This was all hologram.
Did they ask for JYD?
That's what they wanted. They wanted holograms of these people.
That would have been actually a cool experiment. Like a hologram Royal Rumble. That would have been perfect.
Who would have took the bump for the hologram?
Probably Heath Slater.
Or Kurt
Hawkins. Too bad Mike Bennett would have been able to take it, but he wasn't in the ring long enough. He lasted 2 seconds.
Yeah, he was the Santino Marella / Warlord of the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
We had him. We had Danny O'Brien last over 70 minutes, breaking Rey Mysterio's record for Iron Man in the Royal Rumble.
My man looking like Passion of the Christ, son. My man looking like Mel Gibson's creation, bro. Like, what's up? Damn, no fucking ease on the man's body.
His chest looked like
they say, you know what? Your head is at risk, but your fucking chest ain't at risk. We gonna fuck that shit all the way up.
Thanks to Roderick Strong.
Yo, took it back to the ROH days. Roger Strong making Danny O'Brien's chest bleed again.
Throwback.
You had Titus World-Slide, which we touched on a little bit, but you had Jeff Hardy, who whispered in the wind, and it knocked down Jinder Mahal, your boy.
It's called Whisper in the Wind.
Your boy.
It's called Whisper in the Wind. The move is called Whisper in the Wind. Let that sink in. It is called Whisper in the Wind. His whisper was so impactful, it knocked Jinder on his ass. It is not Jinder's fault that Jeff missed.
For the people tuning in on YouTube, I'm gonna probably ask our editor to edit the scene, edit to spot in where Jinder literally falls down due to air.
So good.
Due to wind. It's so good.
So good.
So good. the greatest Royal Rumble, Titus World-Slide, or as I like to call it, the greatest botch Rumble. That's what was the?
Let's talk about what happened with what happened with that dumbass decision though.
I don't want to talk about Roman Mania redunce.
That
was not a redo.
Yo, but the dude's feet hit the ground. It was like the most obvious thing in the world, and they announced the fucking Brock's music is playing before they even make the announcement. Like, Brock didn't even touch the floor at all. Like, he was laying on the fucking cage.
Yeah, they forgot their own rules.
His feet was like reclined up. And then Roman speared him, and then his whole body rolled off the cage.
My man.
Whole body. And then Brock gets up with his belt. What the fuck happened?
What happened?
What happened?
There's been the Montreal screw job.
Ooh.
And now you got the Saudi screw job. Hashtag Saudi screw job. Put it in the comment section.
Agree.
Hashtag Saudi screw job.
Why is Brock still the champion?
Saudi screw job.
Why is Brock still the champion?
You gotta explain to me why you don't like Roman Reigns. He got screwed.
I don't get it.
He got screwed.
I don't understand what his whole deal is as who is he? What does he do?
He's the big dog.
That's cute. What does that have to do with anything? He's got like a few amount of sets in his arsenal. His promos are whack.
He has 5 times as moves as Brock.
He's had one of the greatest
promos.
I'm
not saying that Brock is better than Roman.
So why can't they give Roman the title?
But give Roman the title, and then on Monday Night Raw, just swerve it. Do a whole Ziggler after when he won the.
I would be completely fine with that. Get the fucking title off of Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah,
this
of course,
is.
But WWE just likes to be like, "Fuck you, universe," and just do their own thing.
Swerve. It's Vince Russo got his job back. I'm convinced. I've been convinced since WrestleMania 34. Vince Russo
truly has.
has his job back.
He actually had me convinced at a point that Vince Russo was working.
He's screwing with me. He is screwing with me right now. Vince Russo, I'm sick of this. You give Roman his shot. You give Roman his title. He's waited so long.
Bro, you can't get the obvious results, bro. You gotta get the different results, bro. You gotta get Roman to kick out of 5 F5s, bro, and he loses to the 6, bro. You gotta get busted open, bro.
But, since Alex is joining us for the first time here,
just says it all.
I just want to say, like I said this to the people of the Tru Heel Heat. I'm gonna say it to you. We should have just gave Vince what he wanted this year. 3 years ago, we didn't want Roman versus Brock. And you know what Vince did? He was like, here you go, Seth Rollins. I'm going to make you guys happy. Make you guys happy. Then he wanted to give us Roman and Brock again at WrestleMania 32. Everybody decided to get injured, so he had to switch plans. Then WrestleMania 33, he wanted the... whatever you want to call that dead man to have his send-off. So Roman had to put him in the grave. But no, we couldn't give Vince what he wanted. No, we had to boo it out the building, and we had to cause Beach Ball Mania when the bell rang. We didn't even give it a chance.
Yo, do you imagine what that card would have looked like if it was Brock and Roman at WrestleMania 32 with all of those injuries? Yo, we would have had a glorified Sunday Night Heat for WrestleMania. That shit would have been flat out terrible.
Oh, man.
Man, all I know is that Roman... I'm sick of Roman getting screwed, yo. Roman's
really
been robbed. He
really got
screwed.
He really did.
Yeah, he got
screwed. The big dog got screwed over.
Some shit happened after that Mania match. Something happened that they're not telling us.
I think Vince has just created a prototype of how not to book your type babyface.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, Lex Luger was bad, but this is just like other levels of if you really want this guy to be the top star, you have done everything wrong to do it. Legit.
Dude, not for nothing, Braun Strowman should have won that Elimination Chamber. And he should have gone on to...
And I said that during the chamber, but it's like we knew... it was the foregone conclusion of foregone conclusions, but it was just upsetting. It got me so mad when I watched Braun eliminate 5 dudes!
Yeah.
Just to lose to a spear? I was like...
No, 2.
2 spots. Yo, I don't give a fuck if it could have been 4.
Still, This dude fucking demolishes
The
people,
whole
wrecks
field.
people in a freaking
The
ambulance.
whole field.
Lifts up a whole ambulance truck and it's just like, oh, sorry, 2
And
spears
then
is
all of
just
that
going
for
to
him,
destroy you.
for him not to win the title.
I mean, 2 spears is better than 1 F5.
But he didn't even win the title after that.
Well, yeah, but like, exactly. He didn't even win
It
the
was
title.
all for nothing.
Good, and
It was
he just
all for nothing.
destroyed like Braun's overness as fuck.
So you think Braun should be the guy to beat Brock for the
I
Universal title?
think so. I think it's a bit of more realistic, or Samoa Joe.
It's the only guys that's kind of
But-
becoming believable right now because Roman just can't get the job done or the refs can't help him get the job done.
I'd say Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Bobby
yeah,
Lashley.
Yeah. Gag reflexes.
Bobby
on
Lashley.
full- gag reflexes on full.
No.
full
Don't
blast
you be
for that.
disrespectful to Bobby.
Don't fucking do
Don't
it.
you be disrespectful
Don't
to
you be
Bobby.
disrespectful to the rest of the roster.
What's his new shirt say?
Back to dominate.
Yeah, he went back to 2004.
Back to dominate.
That's how
Bobby
uncreative they
Back
are.
to the future.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
What do the True Heels think? What do the True
feel
Heels
like I
think?
was
Who do you guys think should beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship? And what did you guys think about Greatest Royal Rumble?
Well, Hammer Epkins thinks they should have used the controversy angle in regards to the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Controversy angle. Are we talking of all the Brett Shawn? Are we talking about the controversy? Brett Shawn, is that?
Controversy creates cash, and I think they're gonna do another Roman and Brock match.
I just think that Vince is too old to be on TV like that. Just to be, to be doing angles and being on TV and in front of cameras. And all. My man is 73 years old.
That's
Y'all
true.
gotta understand, he is almost 3/4 old. He can't take this shit no more.
No,
He
dude.
can't come out in front of the crowds and what's he gonna do? Get speared by Roman Reigns? Like, come on, like we can't do that. We
His little
can't.
small bits, like when they went backstage in that Monday Night Raw and
Yeah.
Roman confronted Vince, that was good.
Yeah.
Like little shit like that's really good. But me personally, I think once the XFL really kicks off, that's when Vince McMahon's gonna be like, bye wrestling, and
What
just
a-
like soar.
What a segue right out of the.
I'm sorry.
She's getting out of
I'm
there.
just-
She's like,
It's not really
I
a
mean,
seg- I mean, I'm just like saying, like, I think he'll be on his way out once like XFL comes. We don't have to talk about XFL, but I just think that he's going to retire when.
she's like XFL 2020 deuces.
So if we had one good takeaway, if you guys have anything to say about the Greatest Royal Rumble or anything that we've said prior to that, please let us know. If you had one good takeaway from the Greatest Royal Rumble event, what would it be? Mine would personally be, I feel like Seth Rollins is getting his mojo all the way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
That end was really good for that Intercontinental ladder match.
Best finish of the night.
That was the best match of the night. I'll say that. My main takeaway is that Daniel Bryan is back. And if WrestleMania didn't tell you Daniel Bryan was back, him versus AJ Styles on the SmackDown after WrestleMania, him going plus 70 minutes definitely says he's back.
70 minutes.
So I'm happy. That was that made the Royal Rumble entertaining.
Where's the passion of the Christ look?
I would say my takeaway was when Titus O'Neil stole the Iron Throne from Shockmaster and just had the greatest fail, the greatest botch in wrestling history. And what was it? Was it a work?
It was
Was it
so
not work?
smooth. He couldn't
I
even
don't
repeat that
know.
shit if he tried.
You think it was a work?
No, that shit was genetic.
I don't know.
That shit was
He
organic.
posted on Instagram
That
like,
was
this is
so
the moment
organic.
when I like thought of this, and it's
That
just
was
like,
so organic.
did you think of that?
It was too organic. It was too organic to be a
It
work.
was.
Like, he definitely tripped and slid all. Yeah, he slid all the way in the
Under the
fucking ring. Like,
Under
all
the
the way.
ring.
It was so smooth. He is lucky that God, he had God on his side. Because if this was an episode of Monday Night Raw and they had those big ass LED boards,
it would have been
he beat
dead.
Titus World dead.
It wouldn't have been so funny, and it would have been trending worldwide. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
facts.
But moving on from the Greatest Royal Rumble, I did my due diligence for being a host on this podcast channel, and I actually watched Impact Redemption.
You bit the bullet this time.
I bit the bullet this time.
You bit the bullet this
And
time.
I watched Impact
Dude,
Redemption.
I wasn't doing that shit again. I wasn't wasting 3 hours of my life on that trash.
I haven't seen Impact in a very long time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you got this one. You got this one.
Biggest surprise.
I saw you.
Biggest surprise from Impact Redemption. I don't regret watching it. I don't regret watching it because that was the best pay-per-view Impact has put together. I want to say in 6 years.
Yo, you can't say that with a straight face.
I am saying it. I'm legit saying it. 100%.
I'm saying that you're trying.
100%.
You're trying to put your SP3 on. I see what you're doing.
Okay, so I'll say the negative first. There was some negative.
It's TNA. That's the negative.
It's not TNA. It's Impact Wrestling.
It's Impact Global Force.
Impact Wrestling. I am representing for Impact Wrestling right now. So I'm gonna say
Impact Global Force, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The negative first. 55-year-old Scott Steiner should not be winning any title in 2018.
Yo, wait. He was on the show?
It was Scott Steiner.
Yo, we saw him at WrestleCon.
It was Scott Steiner.
Dude looked like he needed a cane.
Yo, Scott Steiner. Impact versus Lucha Underground at that show.
Right.
He was wrestling on that show, man.
TNA is digging up carcasses, yo.
He did.
He got a good pop.
Go ahead.
He got a good pop.
Finish your review with the carcasses pull up.
Scott Steiner and Eli Drake won the Impact Tag Team titles from LAX. That was a bad decision. LAX is one of the best tag teams in the business today.
Eli Drake.
Our boy.
I like Eli Drake.
Eli
That's my dude.
Drake.
That's my favorite TNA.
He hung out with the Tru Heels at Wale Mania.
That's my favorite Impact dude right there. The real Eli Drake.
That was the only good part of that tag team title match was the fact that Eli Drake got the win. He won the tag team titles.
And that is a fact of life.
It is a fact of life. There was a 6-way that was really good with Desmond Xavier, DJ Z. One of the other negatives of the show, every time
DJ Z is still living.
Yes. Every time he said DJ, they would do the
Yo, that was one of the best times that we ever had at a TNA show.
That is the only best time.
Yo, when we was running through 34th and 8th Avenue in front of some random strangers in front of a deli. That's my memory of TNA. Running down the street with some random locals, and you actually watched a recent live show.
I watched a recent live show, and I was not disappointed. That also had Trevor Lee in it. It was really good. He's actually one of the better heels on TNA. It had a couple other people, but the main star of it was Cage. My man Cage, yo. Cage just went out there and stole the show. Wait,
Lucha's Cage?
Yes, he is in TNA now.
Wait, Lucha?
Yes. Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling have a partnership now. So the first match of the night was actually Drago versus Aerostar. They actually said it was
Drago. Oh.
Yeah, they actually said it was Lucha Underground. They said it was Lucha Underground presents that match, and they actually promoted the Lucha Underground season 4 premiere on June 13th.
Did they have like the temple look and everything?
No. They were still in the Impact Zone, but they had Drago, they had Aerostar, Cage was there, Taya was on the card. Yeah, they had a bunch of them in the main event.
Mad shit. Now you're interested.
In the main event,
no, he got me. I'm interested in all these Lucha names.
Well, the main event was Phoenix versus Pentagon versus Austin Aries for the Impact World Title.
Lucha Takeover,
and Pentagon won. Pentagon got the victory.
Pentagon Jr.
with one of the greatest double team maneuvers. One person doing 2 moves on 2 people at the same time. He does a package power driver at the same time. He had Phoenix on his back in a gory special and dropped them both at the same time. Oh my god, I popped in my room. I was marking out. Then he broke Austin Aries' arm and then gave him the Pentagon driver to win the Impact Championship. So Pentagon is currently the Impact and Lucha Underground World Champion.
Fear! I love that.
And the fans were actually hyped in the Impact Zone as well. They were like, what was it? Ole, 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 zero, miro. I was loving that.
I love it.
I was loving it.
Lucha Takeover. That's the only thing that makes them relevant. Lucha took over the night.
It is the only thing.
Oh, that is amazing.
So
actually, I have to go and check that out.
So I will definitely recommend you guys check out Impact Redemption and give Impact a chance again. And you know it's failed us way too many times in the past.
Lucha's around, hell yeah.
But the Lucha Underground Impact partnership definitely works. So
just keep Matanza off that shit.
Oh god.
But it's gotten better since Scott
D'Amore.
Yeah.
And Don
Yeah,
Callis was
yeah.
on commentary. That was one of the highlights.
Okay.
of the show as
All
well.
right.
So I really like. Did any of the audience say anything about Impact Redemption?
Nicolas Maggi agrees. Impact is desperate. They need a partnership.
And Lucha Underground was a
Seems like
good
they got
choice.
it. Yeah.
Lucha Underground is literally the freshest, best choice that they could have ever made.
Yeah, I mean, during WrestleMania weekend, that was one of the best, like, matches that wasn't WWE or Ring of Honor, was Impact versus Lucha Underground, which was Thursday, Friday, whatever
I
it
think
was.
that was a Friday.
But it was
yeah.
one of, like, the
Yeah.
best, like, programs that happened during that.
And that must have gotten a lot of buzz for them to continue on with a pay-per-view
Yeah.
relationship, because that is phenomenal.
And speaking of that Impact versus Lucha show to mix in with the Redemption, one of the highlights of the whole show for me was actually this really personal rivalry between Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan. It started with Sami Callihan doing this spot where he had a bat and he had a chair set up on Eddie Edwards. Totally misses the bat and hits Eddie in the eye with the bat.
I remember that.
Yes.
So that
He really hit him with a real bat.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think we talked about that. It's like, yo, TNA
I
is
saw
really,
that.
really about to be out of business.
yeah, but that actually
They turned it into a
But
story.
they sparked up.
They
That sparked up.
They've turned it
Okay.
into a story because Sami Callihan went on TMZ Sports and said he wouldn't apologize for that. He called himself the most hated man in wrestling. Since then, he's gone and he stalked Eddie's wife. And then they had a 6-man tag team match with OVE, including Sami Callihan,
Yo.
versus Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Tommy Dreamer in a House of Hardcore match. OVE wins. After the match, Eddie goes nuts with a Singapore cane, busts open Sami Callihan. He tapes him to the ropes. He's hitting his legs, like just cracking him with the kendo stick.
You got me
In the leg with the kendo stick. He hits referees with the kendo stick. He wipes Sammy's blood on his face. Tommy tries to tell him, like, stop, chill. He pushes Tommy down. His wife comes out from the back and tries to, like, pull the kendo stick out of his hand. He turns around and hits his wife in the face with the kendo stick. One of the best angles I've seen in TNA in a very long time.
Open off that one, because you had me thinking about that old ass rivalry with DDP and the Undertaker. when you had DDP chasing Sarah around.
Yes.
Like, wow. Okay.
Nah, that rivalry definitely got me.
All right.
And it
Yeah,
made
I
me want to
haven't-
pay attention.
I haven't
Alright,
seen
I
TNA
apologize,
in a while,
Impact.
but I
You
heard about
guys-
that. And I was like, what the fuck's
So
going on?
it's either you really sold the hell out of it, or I apologize, Impact. I might have to check that out, because that sounds like it was worth the watch.
Sami Callihan.
And I'm a wrestling fan, so I'll watch it.
Sami Callihan's promos and his character work definitely got me hooked, and definitely makes me want to pay more attention to Impact coming out of Redemption, because that rivalry definitely had me.
Are
with
they
the
still on
emotions.
Pop?
Huh? I think
Are they still like 3 months old with their episodes? Is Easy 3 still there?
I actually heard one of the one of the news coming out of the pay-per-view is that they actually want to slow down their tapings and actually do one a month, so it's not so backed up. They're going to do it. They want to do more of the taping style of NXT, where NXT does once a month tapings for the entire month. They're going to start to do that. So Impact is trying. The next pay-per-view is July 22nd, Slammiversary. So I'm gonna do my due diligence again, and I'm gonna watch for the Tru Heels. But honestly, they got me sold on this last pay-per-view.
You might have some combative opinions.
Hey,
If it's
as
like
long
that.
as we can do that.
And as long as
Yeah.
Lucha's in the house,
It sounds
That
like
got
we're
me.
all in.
yes, and that's
Oh.
a great.
Oh, shit.
Gotta give up Alex for the segue. Big news has popped off this week with more non-WWE. Yes, I love it when it's non-WWE. That's me. That's just me. I'm gonna get more into that. But All In, May 13th, 4 p.m. Tickets go on sale for the biggest non-WWE independent show of all time. Of all time.
All
and
time.
you know the Tru Heels gotta be in the house for that. Tru
I will
Heels
be there.
gotta
Will
be
you
in the
be
house
there?
for
I'm
that.
gonna try to be
Oh,
there.
and
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Tru
try to
Heels
be all in.
gotta be in the house for that.
We're gonna
Biggest
try to all be
of
there.
all time. Just think
It's
about
gonna
how
be it.
long these independent scenes been around for. Like, we've been watching this for almost 20 years, from branching from ECW to then TNA to now ROH and New Japan, and then hopefully we get some lucha action in the local area soon. But we got a lot of progress. Oh, we saw progress here in New York recent time ago too. But
Progress is happening this weekend. Super Strong Style 16 just dropping that.
With
'cause I'm excited about
Cassius
that.
Ono. Cassius Ono
Yeah.
from the WWE, from the NXT is
Really
going to
put
be
out a
in.
deal with that.
Yeah, I mean he is basically one of Triple H generals of NXT, so he's not going to the main roster anytime soon. I'm sorry for my Chris Hero fans that always want Cassius to be called up, but he is gonna stay in NXT for a while. So I like the fact they're letting him go out there.
Yeah, I think he's better off. I think he's better off not going to the main roster.
Yeah, he'll get lost.
Yeah, he's
get
either
lost.
got to be in a tag team or he's gonna be lost.
He'll
in the show.
become like the Mike Bennett or Mike whatever the fuck. Is.
So sad.
Like Mike Kanellis.
Yeah.
He's nothing without
Kanellis.
Maria.
You know
So
what's
sad.
funny is that I really like that song.
Yeah.
Like, I really like that song. This is the greatest. That song, I'm telling you, hear that shit mad loud.
Do
it's
you
like,
wake up to that song?
Nah.
Please tell me you do that.
Nah, I don't wake up.
Like,
I can't
this
wake
is
up to that.
the greatest.
Nah, I would wake up to, if I had to wake up to a song, I would wake up to I am in the top 1%. I'd wake up to some shit like that.
That's actually one of my favorites.
I wake up to some shit like that.
But also with the All In announcement, we've been seeing these teaser videos that Being the Elite is coming back. It is coming back. They are preparing for season 2 of Being the Elite. What do you guys think? Are you excited for Being Elite to come back? Have you been liking the little teaser videos they've been putting out
I
there?
love it.
It's actually pretty refreshing. It's pretty cool.
It's good to watch a 12-minute wrestling show compared to a 3-hour wrestling show.
And that's what's
and
so-
especially when they like drop it after Monday Night Raw.
Oh,
you
yes.
know? And it's just like, oh fuck, Monday Night Raw was so bad. And then you see Being the Elite, it's like, I'm fucking hyped for 12 minutes.
Yeah, you get like a 12 to 15 minute little skit.
Yeah, but
And
it's still so
and it's
good.
worth it. It's really cool. Like, it's just fun. Don't think of it as a great program. It's not going to be one of those things that, oh my God, but it's just so fun. It's so fun. You get to see them outside the wrestling ring. You get to see them do little funny things. You get to see them as a group.
Little skits
You get to
here
see them
and there.
outside the ring. Like,
Yeah.
it's really dope. Like, it's a really cool thing, especially after watching a ton of whack-ass main events from Raw. How you cannot, revive your Monday night for watching a little 15 minutes and you're like, all right, I can go to sleep a little bit better now.
And it's amazing how much they tell a story from the ring on that show.
And they carry the
compared
story.
to 3 hours of like all this bullshit storylines of like, oh, Nia Jax.
Let's just like review the last year. Like from Being the Elite, you've had stories as Adam Cole poisoning Nick Jackson, and that led to Adam Cole being kicked out the Bully Club.
No, he
and
died.
Marty,
What are you talking about?
yeah,
He died.
yeah.
Rest in peace. He died.
Rest in peace, Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
What are you talking about?
I apologize. He died. He had a terrible death, due to Rockstar.
Yeah.
So yeah, he died on Being the Elite. So did Rick Knox.
Let me
A lot. And recently, so did Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan. Oh, God bless his soul.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
God bless his soul. Joey Ryan.
Thanks to Adam Page, right?
Adam Page is one of, and that's another thing that Being Elite does. It gets you invested in people that you were not invested in before. I was not invested in Adam Page a year and a half ago, but I'm very invested in him now.
Yeah, that's
The
very
same
true.
with Chucky T. Chucky T, I
And
have
a
no
lot of
idea
it
who
has
he was.
to do with being the elite.
Yeah.
And
It's all about being the elite.
But then his in-ring work has really, really gotten really good over
Yeah.
the past year and a half,
Oh,
too,
yeah.
because Hangman Page has definitely... I didn't give a shit about Hangman Page 2 years ago, but now it's like, wow, he could be somebody that's featured.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He had one of the most underrated matches of WrestleMania weekend in my
He
eyes.
did.
against
Can't make it
Kota
Kota
Ibushi.
Ibushi. Yep.
That was
Fantastic
a
match.
great match.
Absolutely.
Such a
Marty
good match.
Marty Scurll, the singer we know. So many things come from Being the Elite, so I'm very happy that it's coming back. But I want to ask you guys, what matches you guys want to see for All In? Based on the talent that have already been announced.
so far.
So we got all of the Bullet Club basically. We got Stephen Amell. We got Pentagon, Phoenix. We got Okada. We got Joey Janela and Penelope. We got Britt Baker. We got Tessa Blanchard. So many stars is coming out, and there's gonna be more talent announced as well. So what matches you guys want to see?
I would like to see Joey Janela versus Marty Scurll because of the personalities that would clash into the ring. That'd be really cool.
Like that.
I also want them to I'm sure they are, but I want them to take care of the women. I don't want them to throw them into a tag match like WWE style. Have individual matches.
Clusterfuck.
Yeah, or maybe even like an intergender match would be good, like you were saying, Penelope Ford and Joey Janela versus Marty Scurll and
Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo, yeah.
I would like that. That would be really cool.
That'd be cool.
Me personally, I want to see probably top 2, top 3 match of the year, I want to see the rematch. I want to see Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks too. That's what I want to see at All In.
Yeah, I can think that too. I mean, and I guess it's just odd for me, probably, for what I would want to see. And I don't care. I don't need a rematch. I don't need booking first. But I want to see one of my favorite Ring of Honor talents, Jay Lethal, go against Kenny Omega.
That's right.
Ooh.
Like, that's the match I would want to see. I just want to see the best first generation star, probably of all time, going against
The best bout machine.
the best right now, literally the hottest thing in probably all of non-WWE wrestling. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, just stop watching because you guys are dumb.
Or like Google it.
Just Google Kenny Omega.
We're here
That
for you.
doesn't work,
We're
then
here
fuck
for
off.
you. We're here for you. But to a certain extent, like, come on, you gotta at least know who Kenny or Jay, at least know who one of them are. Or you gotta know who the Golden Lovers or
at
the
least
Bucks
know
are.
what promotion they're in, and we're
Yeah, at least, we'll start there.
keyword not WWE.
We'll start there. So none of these are WWE guys or NXT guys.
But they may be future NXT guys. This is why you watch non-WWE.
If I wanted to get a tag match out of it, and I think that they tore the house down last time. I think I saw these two. I want to see another match between the Bucks and the Briscoes.
I like that.
Like, I would love another match like that, and just let them tear the house down, because that's my favorite tag team in ROH. If people haven't, like, Jay Briscoe is. Him and Jay Briscoe, Jay Lethal are literally my 2 favorite Ring of Honor people. Jay Briscoe, I would walk with him. I'd walk behind him in a bar in front of 50 motherfuckers, and I feel confident as hell. But Jay Briscoe is that dude. So give me the Bucks versus the Briscoes, and then give me Kenny versus Jay Lethal.
And let's not forget, we're getting some luchas in there too.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot of luchas.
Okada.
I would say, just off of you guys talking, I have 3 more matches I would add on to there.
Okay.
Briscoes versus the Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Phoenix.
That
That'd be good.
That would be really good.
That'd be really good. That'd be very underrated.
A match I've wanted to see for a while, Jay Lethal versus Okada.
I was back and forth. I was back and
I was
forth with
thinking
that.
about that just now.
I was back and forth with that. Yes, I really was.
One match I wrote down earlier, and I thought about it because this is the only match that can be on the card that WWE wanted to do, that All In can do. Cody versus Stephen Amell. 1-on-1. The match that was supposed to happen at SummerSlam 2015 happens at All In.
Why do we want the Green Arrow on the
Green Arrow
Why do
will
we
kill
want
him!
him?
To me,
Why do we want the Green Arrow on
Green
here?
Arrow is just gonna be like a freaking Lawrence Taylor
Let him
or
be involved in the crowd or something, and he
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the Lawrence Taylor to Cody's bitch ass Bam Bam Bigelow.
That's what I want.
It's done.
That's
Yes.
what I want.
FCR. Fuck Cody Rhodes. Stephen Amell. Stephen Amell's
Even
gonna
though
whoop
he
that
bullshit.
ass. He gonna whoop that ass.
Now the only question is, do you think that Flip Gordon's gonna be booked?
I want Flip Gordon to be booked.
And if he is, what match?
That would be the interesting part.
Give me Flip Gordon versus Phoenix.
Ooh.
That's what. Give me that. That is what I would see that, and I can watch that beauty for 20, 25 minutes, and I would get a wrestling nut off watching that match.
Wrestling nut off. Absolutely. I'll go Flip versus Ospreay.
That was a good one.
Cause
Is Osprey booked for that?
Ospreay's not booked for it yet, but the New Japan connection. Okada's performing. Okada is big brother to Will
Chaos,
Ospreay.
right?
Yeah, the Chaos big brother. So I feel like Ospreay may get signed on for the show, but we gotta see.
Just in all, basically saying is that they are going to have a lot to play with for this card, which is going to be awesome.
It's gonna be stacked.
I'm actually more excited to see what's going to go on Being the Elite before this, because we're going to get Okada versus Omega before this.
Yes.
So who has that IWG heavyweight title, I think that plays really deep into it.
They've already said that they're gonna have 3 title matches at All In. So
There you go.
you would think Okada and Omega are on the show. No matter what, we might get an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. So
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I'm very excited.
I think this event is gonna steal the show for the year.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like the
year?
best like wrestling event of the year. Compared to WrestleMania for
I
sure.
mean, WrestleMania wasn't the best show of the year.
I'd say
it
was either Wrestle Kingdom or Takeover New Orleans so far is the top two shows of the year.
Still not main WWE though. So
Top two, yeah. I mean,
says a lot about
the
how
best
much they're slacking.
The best WWE show of the year so far has been the Royal Rumble, the regular Royal Rumble.
The regular, not the greatest Royal Rumble.
No,
that was
the second greatest Royal Rumble.
The one in Philly, all three of us were there. That was probably one of the best Royal Rumbles of all time, honestly, based on history, based on the quality of
the
the
men
Royal
delivered,
that was
and
my
then
call
the
up.
women had a really good showing for their first one.
That was my call up for the wrestling community.
There you go.
That was the Molly Holly girl, the Ronda Rousey girl.
Yep.
Featured all up in that bitch. So.
Hey, get 'em, girl.
So if you haven't watched it, WWE Network, go on there. WWE 24.
She got her starring role in
I
WWE
did.
24.
I did.
I was like, oh, I know her.
A lot of people were like, "Oh, I know you," and she's like, "All right, cool."
She is the.
I was too busy marking out.
The Cody girl at Supercard of Honor, and
I'm the Ronda Rousey girl, the Molly Holly girl, and the Cody Rhodes girl. So I'm actually proud to say that I'm all three.
So May 13th, those all-in tickets go on sale.
Yes, that's right. The
All
prices look
in,
good.
and the prices. If you guys haven't checked out any of these pages that you can follow, that you can find them on, those prices are really, really generous.
And they're before StubHub too, so you know they're good.
So make sure May 13th, May 14th, you go on Ticketmaster, you go get your tickets for
10
all
to
in.
11,000, you're gonna be able to get your hands on some tickets.
And please put in the comment section what match you want to see at All In. Please let
Well,
us know.
Tru Heel Steven has named 2. Penta versus Marty Scurll doesn't sound bad. And he'd actually like to see the Golden Lovers and Chase Owens versus the Flippin' Bucks for the titles.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay. Nice 6
Okay,
man.
I like it. I like the little creative spins
My
there.
man Tru Heel
that.
Steven.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
He got his name called on the roll call and he's coming up with the booking decisions. I like it. I love it. I love
Nice
it.
matches there. Nice matches.
And the press conference is May 13th, right?
Yes.
Or the press conference is
Yeah.
soon.
Yes. The press conference
It's gonna be
is
exciting what they
The
announced.
day
there.
the tickets go on sale.
yeah. It's very, very cool. It's very exciting time. And speaking, we were just talking about the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And we're coming off 2 huge shows from New Japan, wrestling Dontaku in what was it, Fukuyama? I can't say most of these cities right, but
Me neither.
big show, May 3rd, May 4th. But coming out of it, the big news is that on June 9th at Dominion, New Japan will present the match that everybody has been wanting. The rematch of the century, the rematch of the year, Omega Okada 4. No time limits, 2 out of 3 falls. Oh my God, what was your first reaction?
Time limit. That was the first thing that I caught. I was like, yo, guys, that show is probably going to have either 1 or 2 other matches booked. Because that match just might go 2 hours.
That match is going to go 2 hours and it's going to end in a shoot murder between them.
Like,
It's the last time you're ever going to see them.
If they have a 3-hour show with an intermission, there's going to be 1 match, intermission. Get your lives together because y'all ain't going nowhere.
Oh man, that match is...
Because if you haven't seen any of the first 3, just go shoot yourself right now.
The first 3 is, among wrestling fans, is viewed as 3 of the greatest matches to ever happen in professional wrestling.
Well, out of the 3, which ones are your favorite? Because I say the second one is my favorite.
I like the G1.
I'm gonna say the.
But I like the first one. I do like the first one.
First one's a
I'm
classic.
gonna just stick to the first one because that first one just was a foundation match at Wrestle Kingdom. Like that was the one for me. Like I got hooked.
I love the Wrestle Kingdom match. Like the Wrestle Kingdom match is definitely top 2, top 3 matches I've ever seen in my life. But to go that pace, to go that neck break speed for an hour, for 60 minutes, I gotta agree with you. The second match, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite. The end was good. Like that, I was not disappointed with that tie.
No,
I was not.
That's the first time I've ever seen a no contest, and I was completely satisfied.
Exactly.
And just the one spot, the reason why I put it above the
You
first
know what
one
that means?
is the fainting of the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
Omega collapsing to miss the Rainmaker is by far one of my favorite little subtle spots to ever happen in a professional
You know what that
wrestling
means? By you're completely satisfied, you got your wrestling nut off.
completely satisfied.
Multiple orgasms for the ladies out there.
Absolutely. And please, Tru Heels, let us know which one was your favorite out of the three: Okada Omega 1, Okada Omega 2, or their G1. 27 minutes of neck break speed was as great as the first two as well. So just because Top Guy JJ chose the first one, me and Alice chose Okada Omega 2, doesn't mean Okada Omega 3 wasn't just as great, wasn't one of the greatest matches I've ever seen as well. But this next one is going to be a classic. But, we had Okada just got the record 12 consecutive title defenses
Out of control.
of the IWGP
And of
Heavyweight
course,
Championship.
New Japan storytelling. Who does he get it on?
The man that he beat to break his title defense record, the man himself, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
That's
And what a match.
storytelling for your ass. Right
What a
there.
match. What a match.
Incredible.
I love Tanahashi. That hair does
Oh,
not break.
Tanahashi is such
That
a
hair
cool
does not
dude
break.
too, man. Meeting that dude at WrestleCon, he's a really cool, generous dude too, man. He's really awesome. He wanted to hold my title just so he could show he had it before Nakamura did.
He wanted to troll Nakamura. He said he had to text it to a friend. The picture of him with the WWE
Yeah, we
title.
all
know
know
who
who the
that
friend was.
And
We all know
also,
who the
slip
friend
you
was.
my number.
So that
Hey.
probably got Nakamura really mad, and that's probably where the low blow fiasco has started.
There you
because,
go.
Oh, no.
It all started with the
It all
picture.
started with the picture, and then he got mad when he lost and said, you didn't let me get it right after my friend held it. Now your nuts is going to be the sacrificial lamb.
So, what did you think of Okada Tanahashi 11? That was the 11th match between them. They were 4-4-2 going into this match. What did you think about the main event of Wrestling Dontaku?
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I don't remember much of it, to be honest, because it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's the hard
There
part of
are
watching
That's
that
the
Fine.
toughest
show.
part about it's cool because, it almost feels like, I'm part of this cult just watching this at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then it's just I don't remember shit. I don't remember shit about what happened, but I remember that I was just on the edge of my seat the whole time, and then I kind of wanted Tanahashi to win, but I'm just a Tanahashi mark, so.
I mean, the fans in that arena wanted Tanahashi
Yeah,
to
that's
win.
true.
There was this pop singer that they said that was in the front row that was crying when he got hit with that final Rainmaker. Yeah.
A pop singer?
Yeah, a pop singer that
Oh, I have to look that
that
up.
loves Tanahashi was in the front row about to cry when he got hit with the Rainmaker to finish. So the and I love the little storyline that Okada hates the fact that the fans still worship Tanahashi. I love that little subtitle, and that's for the fans that think that New Japan doesn't have storytelling. They have some of the best storytelling. It's just very subtle. You got to listen to the commentary. You got to watch the matches to see the whole story.
Just
in the
Listen
build-up.
to the English commentary,
Just-
but
just-
Yeah, the English commentary. Even though the Japanese commentary,
It's so entertaining.
it's entertaining as hell. I
Yo,
watched the old Okada
just-
Tanahashi matches just to hear this one guy just say "ya, the whole match. That's all he
Just
said.
don't listen to Jim Ross's commentary on it. It's
Oh.
flat out awful.
No.
And he's just literally collecting
Rest
a
in
paycheck.
peace to his commentary.
He's just collecting a paycheck.
Rest
So
in
if Stack King, or if you know, so do we have an exact number on how many days this man has been champion already?
I think it's
Okada?
over 600. I think it's hitting 700
Stack King, if
now.
you watching, come through for us on that number, man, because I'm very
And
curious, man.
we'll definitely mention it in the
Modern-
comment section for Stat King. Please put up the exact number of days Okada. Well, please put us the exact number of days Okada will be IWGP Heavyweight Champion on June 9th. Because that's what his next title defense is. So we know he's going to be champion up until then.
Yo, my man is the modern day Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah,
he really is.
He
Rest in
really
peace
is. Rest in peace.
to the greatest heavyweight champion of all time.
He won it at Dominion 2 years ago in 2016 against Naito.
Mhm.
He's defended it against 12 consecutive title defenses, but the one man that he is tied with still is Kenny Omega. So this match is going to be huge, but that is not the only news coming out of Wrestling Dodoku. I think there is news that is even bigger than Tanahashi versus Okada 11, bigger than the announcement for Okada Omega 4, and that is the return of the Alpha.
The Lisa Ingobernables.
Ayatollah
I
of
love
rock
the
and
new.
rolla.
That T-shirt
Oh, is this the
is
list?
awesome. That T-shirt, the Lisa
Ingobernables de Jericho.
I love it,
It drops tonight or like
Oh
today.
my god,
Yeah.
it drops tonight.
Like mad fucking quick, dude.
You
Y'all want a
asked for it,
shirt?
you got
Y'all want a
it.
shirt?
Oh
gotta get
man,
that
that shirt, and it's on Hot Topic. Definitely get that shirt. I'm
Dude.
definitely gonna get my hands on one of those.
I didn't get the Alpha Club, but I gotta get this.
Dude, although like the Young Bucks and Bullet Club are like changing the game on wrestling, like Jericho is rewriting the game on wrestling.
What I love about
Like,
Jericho's thing is,
he's always
Yo.
reinventing himself and he's always doing a good job. And then at that spot when like everyone was pulling at Naito.
Yeah.
So when like he came out, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Oh wait, who is this? I was marking the fuck out.
Yo,
Marking the fuck out.
even the traditional Japan audience, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
like.
And even though he was killing their hero, they
Y2J.
had to pop. Yeah, they
Y2J.
had to
Like,
pop.
yo.
They could not deny that.
They
was
couldn't.
wrong,
They
man.
couldn't hold their feelings in.
It was
They
great.
could not hold their feelings in.
And
That
also,
was
he
a thing
looked
of
like a woman.
beauty. Huh?
Did you even notice he looked like a woman?
Yeah, he kind of did.
Oh my God.
He had the eyeliner.
It's personally my favorite part.
Black lipstick. It was awesome. I mean, that whole angle, just Naito going back by himself and then getting grabbed by the fans,
Yeah,
like you said,
so
and then
good.
Jericho just popping out with the mask, then hit him in the head with the ring bell. Oh my God, Naito busted open.
Open.
Yo, but my first thought when I was watching the beatdown was like, yo, why is security so pussy? Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, he's one guy. Why hasn't security taken him down yet? Why are they watching him beat down one of
But
their
it's
biggest
so good.
stars? But then, you know, you
It's
gotta
so
get,
good for
you
them to
gotta,
be like,
you
yeah,
gotta
they're
get,
like,
you
I
gotta,
don't know what to do.
you gotta get your wrestling cap back on and be like, oh, look at the assault. Look at the assault. you gotta kind of flip it real quick. You gotta.
They're like, oh my God, oh my God.
Hey, this bitch ass security. But wait, oh, they supposed to be bitches. Keep the ass whooping going. Then he picked up that whole big ass rail.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Right.
yes, and just knocks him on the top.
Yo,
of the head.
and then he starts beating up everybody in the ring. I'm like, yo, my man is letting loose.
It was awesome. And the fact that New Japan doesn't really allow blade jobs, doesn't really allow blood, but they are really giving this Jericho that creative license, that creative freedom that he doesn't have in WWE. I think that is the whole reason why he keeps coming back. He feels this is rejuvenating him as a professional
Oh, yeah.
wrestler.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Because he came back to WWE for two spots for two of their biggest events, Raw 25. He had a fucking backstage segment with Elias that was trash. And then he comes back to the Greatest Royal Rumble and lasts, what, 7-8 minutes?
But Kevin Owens with one of the lines of the night,
Oh.
go back to Canada, leave us alone. And Jericho listened.
He said, leave me alone. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then he gets to New Japan, and then he just has all his freedom, pretty much. He does whatever he has full creative control of.
And
But
everyone's paying the fuck attention.
Hell
especially.
yeah.
Like I know so many people that signed up for New Japan for the New Japan World for the first time around Wrestle Kingdom.
Share City.
12.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. 12.
Yeah. And now they're gonna if they let it like go off or they cancel their membership, I guarantee you they're gonna get a new subscription
They're gonna get it.
to watch Dominion. And I don't know, like you said, All In might be one of the best shows of the year. In my eyes, if you got Okada Omega 4 and Naito versus Jericho as your 1 and 2 matches, I don't see how Dominion is going to get beat as the show of the year.
That's
Because
true.
you also just, I think during the lead up at the Road to Wrestling Dontaku shows, you had LIJ get the victory over Killer Elite Squad for the heavyweight tag team titles.
Mm-hmm.
And the Big Bucks, the Young Bucks, came out and challenged Sonata and Evil. So we're going to get that match as well.
I like to call them the
LIJ.
Swole Bucks.
The
Yeah.
Swole
Yeah.
Bucks!
And then to combat what you just said, because I have a feeling that Jericho's also going to be all in.
You think so?
Ooh.
I have a feeling. I have
Like
a
a
strong feeling.
surprise all
I have
in?
a feeling that Jericho's going to be all in because this is going to be payback for the Jerichos.
That is true.
Because the
Yeah.
entire Ring of Honor roster is on the Jerichos.
That's
That is
true.
true.
That's
That
very
would
true.
that would be huge. That
What?
would be huge.
A one-off in the Cia Center?
That'd be pretty huge.
That changed the game, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think Chris Jericho is gonna be all in? That would
You
be.
have
I didn't even think about it.
Okada doesn't have an opponent that night, and his surprise opponent, you hear Judas? Yo, that place would go ape shit.
I'm marking out just thinking about
That
that.
place would go ape shit.
Like the Queen of the Ring said, hashtag multiple orgasms.
Yes!
Multiple.
Yo, you might have to fucking wear a diaper that night for them nuts you gon' bust.
Oh, it's gonna be one. If Chris Jericho is all in, trust.
Just nutting and shitting at the same time was pure tossing.
There is a lot of nutting going on this episode of Tru
Yeah.
Heel Heat.
It's a very,
We're all adults
a very
We're all adults.
TV-17 rated show. You know, you just gotta check your pants every once in a while.
Yeah, like I said, Dominion's gonna be great. The Bucks challenged LIJ. Speaking of the Bucks, they actually reunited the Bullet Club. It was Bullet Club Day, as you see me and Alex celebrating Bullet Club Day.
Well, I'm a true heel.
Absolutely, he's a true heel.
I'm a true heel.
We're gonna celebrate Bullet Club Day,
I'm a true heel.
and the Young Bucks probably gonna get sued $150,000 because they did the Too Sweet reuniting of the Bullet Club.
They actually fucking did it.
Yes.
Like, they didn't one half-ass that shit. They fucking did it, dude.
After wrestling Dontaku, the super villains, Marty Scurll and the Young Bucks, are the new never open weight 6-man tag team champions.
Oh my
And then after that big 5-on-5,
That's such a troll belt.
we had the reuniting.
That's such
Yes.
a troll belt.
Yeah.
It just gets tossed around a lot.
Such a
But
troll
what's
belt.
more of a troll belt, that one or the Saudi Arabia title?
I mean, at least that
yeah.
belt is never to be seen again. At least that shit is going straight into Braun Strowman's farm.
I was just
Oh
like,
my god.
That shit
when
is
they
going
showed
straight
the
to
belt
his
before
farm.
the show, I was just like, what's the point, though?
I mean, it's a pretty belt.
It's a
but
pretty
it's just never
belt.
going to be seen again.
Is it a pretty belt though?
I like
Because
it.
that green reminds me of like
I'd rock the shit out of that belt.
Boop.
That belt.
that looked like the new Money Incorporated belt.
That belt. I'd rock the shit. That belt is beautiful. I'd rock the shit out of it.
I would not.
Even though nobody knows what it would be, but.
But what are you guys' thoughts on wrestling Dontaku and everything that's going on in New Japan? Do we have any comments from the Tru Heels out there?
Tru Heel Steven wants to know, who do you guys think will win between Jericho and Naito?
I'm gonna go with Jericho.
I'm gonna go with Jericho.
I'm gonna say Jericho needs to get a victory in New Japan, and I feel like Naito only got the Intercontinental Championship. That was something else we forgot to mention. Naito
that's right.
defeated Suzuki at Koni Nuna or something
Mm.
like that. One of those Road to Wrestling Dontaku shows. He got the victory over Suzuki. He is once again the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. This time he didn't throw the title up. He didn't disrespect it. The guy never even acknowledged it. And he doesn't even wear it to his tag matches.
Yeah.
He doesn't want the Intercontinental title. He does not want it. So I feel like it's going to be an Intercontinental title match at Dominion. Jericho beats Naito, and then we do Naito versus Jericho 2 at the Cow Palace in San Francisco on July 7th. You got to sell out that show, and that's the main event matchup right there. And you can get 2 for 1 if Jericho gets the victory at Dominion.
I agree with SP, man. I think, and also is for me, for Jericho, I think he needs to win just for the New Japan audience, just to keep his matches sort of unpredictable. Because if he just goes in there, has his good stories, and he just keeps losing, it's gonna be a predictable end. So now if he wins one, he loses one, now he wins. So it's, what are we really doing? Like, we have to really pay attention to this and see what happens, because if he actually goes 50% now instead of 0%, you know that there might be a chance that he can take this from you, and the story can be ongoing, and God knows, you don't know how long he's going to be around for.
Exactly.
And honestly, if it is for the title and Jericho wins it, the buzz around wrestling is going to be huge. Because it's like, is he going to come back to WWE and he could bring the title? Because they do talk about that title.
They do.
They do talk about IWGP, and
They
so
acknowledge New Japan
they
and WWE.
do.
They
They
do.
really, really do. So that'd be very interesting to see how it plays out afterward. But I totally agree with what you say.
And think of it this way, he's going to be a 10-time Intercontinental Champion.
Catch up, Miz.
And Stat Guy John with the stats. Okada is currently at 684 days. Combined is 1,480 days. By June 9th, Dominion, he'll be 719 days and combined 1,515.
That king comes in the clutch. Damn, 719.
The greatest heavyweight champion of the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Period.
Unbelievable.
Period. Any promotion, you WWE fans, shut up. You don't have anyone that can compete with that. You don't have
Really don't.
CM Punk's 434 days. No.
You
No.
guys gotta understand that.
No.
If he holds on to that title after that event, give him another 11 days. That'll be 2 years.
Yeah.
It's 2 years as champion.
It's crazy.
That's
Think
crazy.
about that in the modern wrestling age, with all the defenses, all the traveling, all the shows that they do, all the pay-per-views, all the events, and you have successfully defended it for 2 fucking years.
And like by comparison, like anytime there's a long champion in WWE, besides Punk's 434, because you know Punk is you guys like hero and stuff, so you guys didn't complain about that long title run.
I bet y'all want him at All In too.
Anytime there's a long title run,
There's people.
you can say
Fucking marks.
from the point the title
This is
start,
Chicago.
the title reign starts to the point it ends, you lose off of fans. In these 2-year reign, New Japan has gotten more fans from the beginning of Okada's reign to right now. There is more fans than when it started, so you got to give it up for this title reign. This title reign is just simply
Signs of a great champion.
yeah.
Danny Mo Patterson would like to know, do you think we're going to get New Japan versus WWE in the future?
I like in
I
5
mentioned-
years when Vince McMahon is done.
I mentioned this
Yeah.
back on like Tru Heel Heat 6, something like that. I love it, but I don't think it's happening anytime soon.
I don't think it's really needed.
They don't need it, for real. He's right.
For like a New Japan, they don't need a WWE joint show because they have so many money matchups and guys that are on the come up. Like New Japan from top to bottom, I feel like I can get invested in more people than the regular WWE roster. Where in the regular WWE roster, they only care for maybe 2-3 guys per show. So if you got Raw, they only care about Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley. If you got Smack, and they don't really care about Bobby Lashley. Yes, they don't really care about Bobby Lashley. I'm sorry. SmackDown, they only care about AJ. They only care about Randy Orton. You know, NXT, Undisputed Era, Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. You know, it's just no matter what brand. Like NXT is the best brand because I care about more people on there than even the 2 main rosters. So NXT and New Japan,
SmackDown's
honestly,
pretty lit though.
Yeah, SmackDown is in a much
SmackDown's
better.
I mean,
pretty
let's
lit.
be honest. If they're gonna do a New Japan versus WWE, WWE is gonna have full creative control.
And
if that happens, we're gonna get another invasion angle. I don't think we want another invasion like storyline happening with ECW versus like WWE. So I don't think it's gonna. If they do that, it's going to be interesting, but it's not gonna be good. And like you said, we don't. They don't fucking need it.
And this is why I like the Queen of the Ring. She literally hit to me the nail on the head. Is that creative control? WWE is gonna want to do all the booking. You know how big fucking Vince McMahon thinks his nuts are. Triple H is his son-in-law. You know he loves his jerk-off sessions. So he's got his crop of superstars, and then you got the New Japan stars, and you got the ROH indies. Who do you think is gonna dominate all these decisions? Fuck your ROH creative, fuck your New Japan writers. This is about us. Well, you guys can sit in the room with us while we make the decisions.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. That's why it's so loved when New Japan and Ring of Honor gets together, because they do it and it's so seamless. It's so seamless. Like this War of the Worlds that they do yearly is phenomenal. Like they do it and it's so seamless. And then they borrow New Japan wrestlers here. They borrow all it. They just do it and it fits like a glove. It's authentic. It's organic. WWE is gonna feel staged. It's gonna feel corporately owned. It's not gonna feel the same at all.
Yeah.
Unless it was like an NXT New Japan thing, I can get on board for that.
I can totally get on board for that.
But not WWE.
Tru Heel Peter says if Triple H books it, it will be better.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
NXT, New Japan. I will say in 2018, NXT and New Japan are ahead above everything else.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 main things that I follow the most, that I'm the most invested in, that I know are gonna I'm gonna get my money's worth for my investment. Whereas at Raw and SmackDown, sometimes I don't always get that investment, even though SmackDown has been better, like you said, lately. But speaking of Raw and SmackDown, we got the first co-branded pay-per-view. Because we got the best of way to live, we got the best of way to fight, we got the best of both worlds, and we started here tomorrow night. So, Backlash. Backlash is coming up, a big time show.
It's the same
No
thing.
one really cares. But let's start it off, guys. We got Braun and my boy, Bobby Lashley, versus Sami Zayn and Kevin
Why
Owens.
was this match made?
Because
Why?
it doesn't
Like,
happen
come
in Raw and I can't
on.
think of anything else.
You talk about a complete waste. Like, Bobby Lashley is such a waste of a signing. He's already wasting Braun Strowman's time. He's already affecting the careers of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which we're going to get into in a little bit. Bobby Lashley is right now a cancer in my eyes right now. Just get him back off and send him back to Impact. Like, no. It's been less than a month and I'm already sick of him. Like, he comes out with his... Like, bro!
Dumbass headband.
Oh my god, fucking Carmelo fake? Looking like Carmelo wearing fucking in a wrestling ring, man. Like, yo, dude.
He is the best
And
athlete not
then-
named
and
LeBron
then-
James wearing a
And
headband.
then he almost breaks a dude's neck in the Greatest Royal Rumble.
That was a brain buster.
No, the fuck it wasn't. That shit was a fucking brain killer. He damn near
Brain buster.
spiked his fucking head on the whole fucking ground.
He's actually spit out.
That was a brain buster. We haven't seen a brain buster in years in the WWE.
Yeah, I bet.
And we saw it there.
I bet.
I'm going with Braun and Lashley.
Of course we
Braun
are.
with the power slam to Sami Zayn gets the victory.
Of course,
I
I
go
see
with Sami Zayn versus Kevin
I
Owens.
see a double
You're gonna go
power.
with Sammy and Kevin?
Yeah,
I
I think I'm gonna
see
go with
in my
Sami and
future
Kevin.
a
But
double-
obviously, it's not going to happen. I
not.
want it,
It's not.
but it's not going to.
I see a
This doesn't
double
matter.
power slam and a double pin.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Crappy start to
Awesome.
Backlash.
Awesome start to Backlash, people.
Jesus Christ.
Next up, we got Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan.
Why are we doing
We got Daniel
this?
Bryan
Like,
versus Who Cares? It's what we got.
who cares?
That's exactly what we got.
Oh my god.
Yeah, y'all
Why
shouting
are we
out.
still trying to make Big Cass a thing? He's not going to be a thing.
And he still comes out with his stupid fucking finger all the way in the air, walks out to that crappy ass music, talking about he comes out spitting fire. No, he's not. He is spitting the shit that any tall person would say to a short person.
Like, it's not
It is
good.
so not creative. It is so generic.
He's 7 feet tall.
And you can't
teach it.
teach that. Who gives a fuck?
But you
Your
obviously-
mouthpiece is gone, bro.
Well, it's obviously unteachable.
Yes.
That's how bad he is. That's how bad he is. And that whole segment on SmackDown Live when they brought out that like little person, like it was just like,
So
man,
bad.
that's so bad. What year is it in this writing?
I can't get that 10 minutes
What
back.
year is
I
it?
can't even get that 10 minutes back.
I'm going for Big Cass. I'm going for Big Cass to get
You're
the big,
the only one.
big victory over Daniel Bryan. I'm a big Daniel Bryan fan, but Big Cass needs it. He needs this victory.
The only way I see Big Cass winning is if fucking Enzo Amore's career ghost
Oh my
comes
god.
back.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm guessing Miz is gonna cause a distraction.
I see
Yeah, I can see this.
I see Daniel Bryan winning the match by disqualification.
Yeah, I just see him.
I see
winning.
Daniel Bryan winning by disqualification. It's not gonna be a clean finish at all. This match is gonna suck. It's gonna be probably Daniel Bryan's worst match of his career. It's so like, why put Daniel Bryan? Like, come on, we just got the gift of getting this man back in the ring, and instead of giving us a dream match of AJ and Daniel Bryan on SmackDown Live, which no one remembers, you're gonna put this bullshit on a pay-per-view, Big Cass versus fucking Daniel Bryan, that no one gives two flying fucks about. Name one person, let me know anybody on this page that cares about this match. And I feel so bad for Daniel Bryan.
I care.
This is the shit he's got to deal with when he comes back.
I care. I
Like,
care
Jesus,
because
you're-
Big Cass has improved on promos. He has improved.
Where?
He has improved.
Where?
And
Send
it
in
is
the
not
chat
his
going.
fault
I'm gonna
that
need those
WWE keeps putting him in segments that don't fit to his strengths. His strengths.
He don't got no strengths.
Exactly.
What strengths?
Exactly.
And you can't teach that.
You can't teach no strength. It's fucking terrible.
You obviously can't teach mic skills either to the man.
Yo, he comes out spitting his venom on Miz TV. That's not his strength. You give him a Daniel Bryan dummy on the following week. That's not his strength. You give him a comeback on his fucking so-called comeback. That's not his strength either. You're gonna give him a one-on-one match. That's not his strength either. What the fuck is his strength? He has none.
Damn, you can't even get a suit his size.
We didn't even get to who he has heat on yet. He's getting heated again.
His fucking suit
true.
goes
all the way up. Like, he can't do anything right.
Yo, his suit is mad short, but the body is mad wide. Like, this shit looks like a fucking one of those little potato bags, like a potato sack.
Tru Heel Peter says he has gone from terrible to bad.
Oh,
that's an improvement.
That's an upgrade.
Improvement.
That's an upgrade.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Tru Heel Peter.
So,
thank you.
I'd say horrible to terrible, so
That's still an improvement.
Like, is it though?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I say.
The only reason why he was horrible was because he was with Enzo Amore, and then like he dropped that, and it's just like, oh, but you're just terrible now.
So my grade on Enzo, my grade is he's gone from unwatchable to we have to tolerate.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Why?
I'll take it. I'm with it.
It's awful.
Next, we got Seth Rollins of Monday Night Raw defending the Intercontinental Championship against SmackDown's own The Miz. What do you got?
First of all, you gotta put some respect on Seth Rollins' name when you start mentioning the Raw cast and stop saying Bobby fucking Lashley, because you need to start saying Seth Rollins is a part of that cast, because we just said the man is getting his full mojo back with these great matches he's been putting on lately, but you won't keep mentioning Bobby Lashley with his 37-second hanging suplex that he can't even execute properly.
He gave Sami Zayn vertigo.
On to the match. Terrible.
I'm
definitely going with Seth Rollins in this
I
match.
think Seth Rollins is gonna win. And honestly, like, are they gonna bring the Intercontinental belt to SmackDown and then have like 2 belts? Or 3 only on Raw? Like, obviously, Seth Rollins is gonna win.
This is the most predictable match of the night. It's very obvious Seth Rollins is gonna win.
Is it really the most predictable? I mean, we just had Swerve-A-Mania, man. Like,
that is true. Nothing is predictable, folks. Vince Russo got his job back. Anywho, we got the Raw Women's Championship. Is going to be Nia Jax going one-on-one with the former champion Alexa Bliss, who I have to give it up for the moment of bliss. The moment of this, one of the best comedy segments that WWF shot since, I want to say, the Total Bella's bullshit from 2 years ago.
Total BS.
Yeah.
Yes. Total Bella BS. That was fantastic. And the moment of bliss has been really, really great. It's a thing.
I don't see the hype.
Because you're a bully.
I guess I am.
You're a bully.
I guess I am.
Bullies don't see the message.
She's okay on the mic, and like that, like the moment of bliss is like, oh, that's cute, but it's just like, I don't buy anything else in the ring. I think Nia Jax is gonna win.
Yeah, Nia Jax is gonna win.
You don't seem like you like Alexa Bliss.
I fucking don't. I don't.
Nia Jax is gonna win.
Sorry.
Tru Heel Clay will enjoy you saying that.
I see Nia winning, but I think what the thing was with Alexa is that she's the best heel in the company.
Because she's forcibly the only heel in the company.
What do you mean, female-wise?
No.
No.
Of course, we're talking about women.
No, she's not.
Who?
The Iconics! The Iconics got her beat!
But that's on SmackDown, though. Like, who's a good heel on Raw?
I said the company.
Heel female. She's the best heel female.
And that's great, but like, I think she's like the only heel. Mickie James is a good heel. Like, it's like she's a great heel because I think she's the only heel. I don't know.
The most heelish thing that Mickie James has done is when she dared to kick Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
That was the best thing.
That was horrible.
I want to see that match.
That was deplorable, and that was reason for a beheading. You don't touch Ronda Rousey like that. That is our Lord and Savior.
That was great.
Oh my God, you were gonna be sentenced with treason.
All right, so I guess we're all going with Nia.
Yeah, Nia, easily, Nia Jax.
I don't know how we got to Rousey, but
Anyway, we got Jeff Hardy, the new United States champion. He's going to be defending against Randall Keith Orton.
Yeah, it's another success.
Wake me up when this is over.
Wait,
What the fuck is this? What are we watching? Yo!
It's like
Out of nowhere, this shit is terrible.
It's like 2008 and 2018 went into a blender and created this Backlash card.
Yo, what the hell? Why with all of this talent we're getting this shit of a card?
It's really true.
What the fuck?
Hey,
I would not be surprised if Orton wins.
really?
Yo,
Yeah.
I don't
want it to win, but
I
I
hope
wouldn't
they
be
both lose.
Just a double count out.
I mean,
no contest, yo.
this match is much better than Orton versus Jinder, which we were gonna get instead of this. So I will take Jeff versus Orton, and I'll take Jeff winning.
I guess I'll pick Jeff retaining. I guess we gotta pick a winner, right?
Gotta pick one, one or the other.
I pick Jeff, but I would not be surprised if Orton wins.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Next, you got Charlotte getting her rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship against the new champion, Carmella, who has been really good on the mic lately. Ever since she won the title, she has really been a very annoying character.
Yeah.
And that is the point. When someone you don't want to watch them on TV, they're doing their job perfectly, and Carmella's doing a great job.
She's so obnoxious. It's amazing. Mella is money.
Absolutely.
Mella's money.
Absolutely. She
She's
has
doing
improved.
a great job, and
She has.
especially having the Iconics by her side. Not like fully like stable
The
wise,
little
but like
alliance.
kind of alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good, and she's just her replaying the fucking footage of her like winning it, and it's not even the actual footage of her winning it. It's the footage from the rematch from SmackDown.
Capiche?
It's great. It's great.
You're gonna get it, capiche?
And the screech during her matches. That
Oh
screech,
god, so good.
it's so
That is
bad.
painful.
It's really good.
It's so painful. I mean, she's doing her job. It's so painful.
I'm going with Carmella to successfully defend the title. I feel like she deserves a couple of months as champion before Asuka takes that title off.
Yeah, I think Mella's gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm definitely going Mella retaining in a non-clean finish. Mella is definitely, I see, retaining its hold of this belt for a little while. Charlotte's she's climbing up them title reigns too fast. She's already at 6. She's already one from Ty and Trish Stratus, and she is in her prime. She hasn't even basically started the length of her prime yet.
Yeah.
And she's already about to be she's already about to have the most title runs of a woman in wrestling history. Gotta slow that down a little bit.
She's gonna main event WrestleMania next year.
Well, blame Sasha
Yeah,
Banks for that shit.
I think Charlotte could just do like little storylines here and there. Like she can get away from the title for a bit. I think everyone's still gonna pay attention to her matches. I think she could still put on great matches
Yeah.
for other people. So and her title reign was not that good for SmackDown.
Yeah.
It was tolerable.
It was
tolerable.
that was about it.
It was alright.
That was about it.
Yeah, but
So
I
would,
agree.
I would
So I
like to
guess
see
we got Mella
Carmella
across the
win.
board.
Yeah, Carmella win.
Got Carmella across the board. The pre-show that was just added recently is gonna have Ruby Riott versus Bayley.
That's just so sad.
Yes, very sad.
That's so sad.
So sad. I'm gonna
And we
go.
all know Ruby's gonna win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ruby. The Riot Squad, give them numbers advantage. I'm guessing JJ's gonna choose sleep over Ruby Riott and Bayley. So
I'm gonna choose some 1800 over that match.
and in our semifinal.
Oh, I'm gonna pick Ruby Riott, I guess.
Okay. So in our semifinal, we're gonna have Samoa Joe of SmackDown going 1-on-1 with the big dog, Roman Reigns.
This is the match I'm looking forward to most of this entire card.
Me too, because I want to see Samoa Joe beat the shit out of Roman Reigns.
It's not. This is the battle of Samoa Joe versus Samoan Joe.
Oh,
And
God.
the Samoan Joe will get the victory. The big dog
I highly disagree.
will win that, and he will move on to defeat Brock Lesnar at Money in the Bank after Brock erases CM Punk's 434.
I am so off the Roman train. I left that shit in New Orleans. I left that shit with that shirt.
With your dignity.
With that fucking shirt. With the fucking false advertisement that we put on for fucking 5 months. So that shit is not coming with us to New Jersey. He is going to get choked out by Samoa Joe.
Yeah, dude.
He's going to get put to sleep like the little puppy that he is. And then Samoa Joe is coming after that crown, which he is so rightfully deserves to run for. And then let the battle start with Strowman and Lesnar, but we gotta tolerate the Lesnar first. Lesnar and Lashley first. We gotta tolerate the Lashley first. So get that shit out the way at Money in the Bank, and then lead off to getting these hands at SummerSlam so Strowman can finally get his title. But yeah, Roman's out of the picture for a while for me.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
Thank God this guy's not involved in WWE booking. Anyway,
He knows he loved every minute
the
of
main
it.
event of the night, hopefully, God willing, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. No disqualification. WWE Championship match. Who you guys got?
Dude, I don't know. I kind of want Nakamura to win. I think like face AJ Styles is a little boring. And I'm kind of over him having the title, and I like heel Nakamura a lot.
Heel Nakamura
He's
is
doing
like-
so well. I think he should get the
Heel
belt.
Nakamura
He's
is
been
great.
The
He's
P-Shatsa. The P-Shatsa.
Not even that. I know speaking English.
Oh
That is
my
the
God.
best.
The heel
They shouldn't
Nakamura is
overuse
fire.
it, but it's so freaking good.
It's so subtle.
It's
so
so
They've
good.
done everything just to make Nakamura heel, and it has done a masterful job. With changing the music so you can't sing along.
Yeah.
With him living in AJ's balls.
Making
With-
sure AJ never gets past that fourth kick.
AJ Styles has never heard of a cup.
Phenomenal. man.
Apparently.
It's been, this has been so much of a better build than WrestleMania can ever have dreamed of. I love it, and this has been great. And I think Nakamura finally gets the crowning moment, and he finally defeats AJ Styles and gets his title after losing 5 championship opportunities. So I think he needs to finally get his crown. He needs to finally get what he has worked for almost a year and a half for. Like, he needs it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the finish is what I think it might be, which in the back of my head, I think it's going to be Nakamura goes for the low blow and AJ finally has a cup on, and then he gets the victory. I feel like the WWE way says the babyface wins in the end, and that's what's going to happen. Especially with Samoa Joe coming out with that promo.
You're such a good guy, Lover. You have like
But
baby faces
no.
in the entire match.
I thought this was
I'm
Tru
saying,
Heel.
I'm saying in the back of my head, I am saying my prediction is that Shinsuke Nakamura will win the WWE Championship because he has to. Because there is no way you are going to put Nakamura back in the WWE title picture if he doesn't win this match. I'm sorry.
No
it's not
excuses,
acceptable.
no DQ,
Yeah, it's not
no
acceptable
reason.
anymore.
There's no time limits in WWE matches, so they can't draw out. They're not going to do a double counter in a no DQ match because the refs are literally, they kind of, when no DQ matches happen, it tends to be no count out as well because refs don't give a shit when it's a no DQ match. They literally are just there to fucking count 1, 2, 3 or to see somebody tap. This has to be it for Nakamura. This
Yeah.
has to be it.
It
I
needs
think
to
it will
be it. It needs to be it. And I will be there live, ladies and gentlemen. The Tru Heels. I will be there live. So tune in to the Spotlight page because JJL will be there as well, live at Backlash. Tune into the Tru Heels page because I'll be putting in the photos as well as videos live from WWE Backlash. And let's hope that our low expectations leads to WWE exceeding them by far tomorrow night. Backlash. So put your thoughts in the comments. What matches you guys are looking forward to for WWE Backlash?
Or are you even looking forward to Backlash?
At all? Are you looking forward to Backlash at all? Is anyone?
Let's give it a shot, guys. Let's give it a shot.
You know, give it a chance. I'm gonna be there live. That's the only reason I'm gonna be checking it out. But what are the Tru Heels saying out there?
Oh, well, Danny Mo says the Iconics will help Mella win.
I agree.
Yeah, I can see that.
I agree.
Yeah.
True Heel Peter says Carmella is worse in the ring than Alexa.
Whoa. Carmella has improved greatly.
Yeah, I would say she's
improved greatly.
The only thing I can ever remember like Alexa Bliss doing is the twisted blitz. That fucking off the top rope
Yeah.
shit. That's like the only thing she's got besides running away and looking scared. I don't know.
Or that little that crappy DDT she does.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid.
And True Heel Steven says Randy and Jeff will be good. They didn't do so bad in 2008. I think it's very underestimated.
10 years ago! Yo, that's a whole decade ago.
Decade of skills.
Yo, you understand how many drinks we have all had in 10 years?
Wait, was that before or after the fucking this TNA thing with Jeff Hardy?
It was before.
Yo,
It was before. Okay.
Yo,
so
and-
19's been through a lot.
And Randy wrestles like he doesn't give a shit no more.
No.
He just shows up to collect that check, bro. Those RKOs are the only things he cares about now. He don't care. He don't give a shit about that match. All he cares about is his kick DDT and his RKO. That is all he cares about.
I give you credit for giving that expectation because I have none going into that. But we've gone through.
One more. Peter with the retort on Carmella. Bullshit. Carmella can't execute a drop kick to save her life.
And Alexa Bliss can't even do her own finisher.
No,
right
drop
now.
kicks are harder than you think, Pete. Try to drop kick and see how well we execute it. Drop kicks are harder than you think, man. Carmella is trying. So is Alexa. They are not experts. They're not the best in the ring, but damn it, they're trying.
They're both of them are doing great on the mat.
I think they're both improving.
Shit.
Alexa has improved, but I think Carmella's like shooting up a little bit more.
I feel like Carmella right now is on the upswing more than
Everybody can't be Charlotte in the ring.
That's true.
It's very
Everybody can't be Charlotte.
It's very true. So we've gone over what we've missed. We've gone over what's coming up next. We got a couple of new segments for you guys to make it a little bit fun, create more conversation. On our Tru Heels group page, we got a little hashtag that we've created. It's called the Tru Heel Debate of the Day, and we are bringing it here to Tru Heel Heat. So our Tru Heel Debate of the Day is right now there are rumors swirling in two different divisions. You got the 205 division and you got the women's division. And we want to hear from you, Tru Heels. We're going to hear from us hosts, Top Guy JJ, Alex, and myself. What do you guys think? What should WWE introduce next? A women's tag team titles or a cruiserweight tag team titles? What do you think and why, Top Guy JJ?
Well, I'm definitely going on the board with the Cruiserweight tag titles because, yo, come on. What are we going to do? Create 4 belts for women? We're going to create Raw tag titles and SmackDown women's tag titles when there's like 12 women per show?
Yeah.
Then what's that? So, first of all, you got like 2 teams in each show. You got 1 team on each show. You got the Riot Squad, you got Absolution. And now the Iconics just came aboard. But that's it. That's your whole tag. That's it. That's literally it. And now you're going to tell me that 33% of your roster are going to carry championships every single week.
I mean,
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking
they're
horrible.
already-
If you're gonna do it now, I think it should be a women's tag team.
There needs to be a
Tag team
women's.
titles.
If you want to do that, then
But-
make a women's show.
No, I think with the Mae Young Classics coming up, you're gonna have more women coming up. Within the
That
main roster, going
means
straight to the main roster, going straight to NXT, whatever it is, you still have women coming up from NXT. They have to be more established, of course. And I'm not saying personally we should have tag team titles now, this year, but say in like 2 years, once you like really build up that women's roster, because it's building the fuck up, you're going to have good teams for the women's tag teams. And what, you're gonna have cruiserweight tag teams? Dude, that's just a tag team. Put them in Raw, put them in SmackDown, because we all know those divisions are not that good.
No, hell no, not the cruiserweights. Do not go back to Raw. Stay off Raw. Stay on your own show, please. I love you. Do not come back to Raw. Keep the purple off of Raw. Keep it off of Raw. You have been doing a fantastic job on 205 Live on your own. You don't need to be filler for Raw. That's all you ever were for Raw was bathroom break, get concessions, get popcorn, get food.
Oh yeah, but why can't? But you don't see like the cruiserweights like joining into the regular tag team division?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
You don't think it'd make
No.
it even a little bit
Absolutely not. Because the
disagree.
tag teams already.
I think it would make Raw's tag team division much
better?
Well,
much
of course,
better.
you know what? We said that about SmackDown 2 years ago too, when all they had was one tag team, which was American Alpha, when the shakeup happened. And then now look at their tag division; it's stacked. I'm just saying, give it time.
SmackDown is.
But I'm just saying, Top Guy JJ, You've said more women's tag teams than you've even said cruiserweight tag teams.
You see the deal with this? That's their roster. That's their roster. Like, if you go on SmackDown, you have the Iconics and you have Absolution. That is Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, you have Peyton Royce, and you have Billie Kay. Help me out with the rest of the SmackDown women's roster.
Well, on SmackDown, you could also have the Tea Party, which is Becky and Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, Becky.
Naomi's in there.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's 5 and 6. Okay.
I'm not talking about women's tag team titles on each brand. I'm talking about one set of women's tag team titles that can go from brand to brand. So you got three teams. We got 3 teams on SmackDown, right? So you got on Raw, you got Riot Squad. You got Bayley and Sasha, because it doesn't seem like they're ever gonna feud. You got Mickey and Alexa, and now you have Ronda and Natalia. That's 6 tag teams. That's a division. That's
their whole roster.
That's seven tag teams.
Their whole roster.
Nia and Ember can feud for the Raw tag team titles. Carmella and Asuka can feud for the SmackDown tag team titles, while all those other girls.
I love it.
I mean, all the other girls don't have anything else to do.
Any other time, exactly.
This is what I've always said. Yes, the tag titles would be phenomenal, great, whatever. I think they should have another version for the women, like a United States title for the women, but called like a Lady Liberty belt kind of thing.
Okay.
And I think like even if it's just one belt for one like brand, or you could switch it, go back and forth, whatever. I still think that the women need more opportunities, which means they need more belts. The cruiserweights, they could just go to the men's division. Why does it have to be separate? Because they're smaller? That's stupid.
I regained some love for you on that one, because that one is a hell of an idea with the intermediate, the mid-card women's championship that can go to both shows. I love that idea. But the fact that you're going to give a pair of titles to all of these made-up tag teams, and then that one tag team can go to both shows, like, I don't think that the story and the time frame is set up for a women's tag storyline and a title storyline, and then the other chicks, every other female is going to be left off the show because they got to focus their couple of segments on the 2 title pictures.
Hey, with dual brands in the tag team division, that's 8 girls you can get on the show. I'm just saying, it's just more. Hey, we said the women had the top 2 matches at WrestleMania. You give 8 women an opportunity, 3 women's matches per dual brand pay-per-view.
Give me the second belt. Give me the Lady Liberty belt. I love that.
Hey,
I think that'd be.
I love that.
Either way, what do you guys Tru Heels think? What do you think? Cruiserweight tag team titles or women's tag team titles?
Well, Tru Heel Peter thinks that's the title Carmella should have, a mid-card champ title.
Yo, did you wake up with this Carmella juice or something?
Oh my god.
Like, dude, damn, Carmella ain't the best, but Jesus.
Not money for you.
Yo, my man Pete needs to be on the show with this heat.
He didn't like us saying Mella was money, apparently. It seems like he took that time. We apologize. We didn't mean to offend you.
He also thinks there should be a tag title. There's more female talent than ever, and only 2 hold a title.
Thank you.
Give me the intermediate title, not a tag title.
Even if it was like fucking Christian and Edge, fucking Jeff Hardy and Dudley, like the Hardy Boys and Dudleys, like those were the 3 main dudes.
Yeah.
But they still pushed out great segments. They still pushed out great matches, and it was only 3 teams.
They used to throw in
for one set of belts.
And they
so
used
if
to
you
throw
have
in
like
APA and all of them.
exactly, if you just have Absolution, Riot Squad, and Iconics on one team, like you could fucking have that shit. The women's fucking like TLC kind of part 3, whatever shit, you know? Like,
I'd be down for
it's
that.
Possible. It's possible.
I won't be opposed to it,
belts.
but my mind is still not changed on that. I would still rather just see another title created for the women to battle individually. I would love to see the battles for individual titles still.
Tru Heel Steven thinks 205 is great now, don't mess with it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And Joseph Gonzalez concurs. That won't make any sense, leave 205 alone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please continue,
Yeah,
Tru
don't
Heels.
be bringing no 205 to Raw. Leave them right where they are. They are just fine. They doing great.
Please, Tru Heels, continue to comment. Let us know what you guys think. Cruiserweight or women's tag team titles this week's Tru Heel Heat's Tru Heel Debate of the Day, and we're gonna be back on Tru Heel Heat 12 with a new debate. So comment in the comment section on what you would like the next Tru Heel Debate of the Day to be. So we got another new segment coming up. This one is gonna get us a lot of trouble, I am pretty sure, because this is a segment we're gonna call Heated Opinions. Now this is when us, the Tru Heels, the Tru Heel Heat host, will let you know a very unpopular opinion that we're gonna have. So we want you to comment if you disagree with us, or if you do agree with our unpopular opinion, please let us know. This is Heated Opinions. So Alex, you are our guest on this, our guest host on this Tru Heel Heat. So please let us know, what is your heated opinion? What is your unpopular opinion?
Okay. I think Johnny Gargano is not as good as Tommaso Ciampa. I think Tommaso Ciampa is 10 times better in the ring, outside of the ring.
10 times? Damn.
Sheesh.
10?
10?
10.
10! 10! 10! Woo! I mean, I love me some Tommaso Ciampa, some Tommy Entertainment. I love his Twitter game. His Twitter game is just
Savage.
as great as his character work and his promo work.
Tommaso
and his in-ring work.
Ciampa, Randy Savage is how he is on the twits, on the Twitters.
But 10 times better than 5-star Gargano?
Yeah.
5-star Johnny Wrestling? Mm-hmm. You do realize Queen of the
And
Ring.
I was front row for NXT Philly. For that, like, Gargano and
we were there as well.
I know, but it's just like, I was there, I was barking the fuck out too. And although, yes, Gargano, great in the ring. Sure. But I love Tommaso Ciampa 10 times more. I don't know, like, it's just, he's so much better. I'm just sick of the underdog shit. Just give me that Tru Heel Heat. Even when you're not breaking it outside on Twitter with fucking Total Bellas and whatever fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like he still keeps it heel as fuck. And I like that. I don't know.
Heel 20 hashtag heel 24/7. I like it.
Always.
I like it.
This isn't True Heel.
This is
Fact.
True
Right?
Heel Heat. You dropping. That's heated. That's a heated
It
opinion.
got so hot in here.
Top guy JJ, you gonna bring more heat? You gonna bring more heat for us?
So I mean, I was going back and forth with a couple of these things, and I had to come to a nucleus of one. So I was thinking that I should say that I feel that Kevin Owens is becoming one of the worst heels in the business.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna circle it all back to the nucleus of the problem. Bobby Lashley is a complete waste of space. He is already ruining the careers of Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn because his sorry ass can't get in a storyline to be booked, so they throw him in clusterfuck after clusterfuck after clusterfuck after clusterfuck. Nothing to do with Bobby Lashley, nothing to do for Bobby Lashley, so let's just keep throwing him in the clusterfucks. And it is ruining Kevin Owens. It is ruining Sami Zayn. It has actually made Sami Zayn already better than Kevin Owens.
Whose man is this? Whose man is
Change
this?
my mind. Change my mind. Bobby Lashley needs to get back to Impact.
So
He needs
disrespectful.
Bellator just so he could just get his ass whooped.
So he has a good record. He don't got no Brock Lesnar, no CM Punk type of record. Y'all better put some respect on Bobby Lashley's name. Put some respect
Change
on
my
Bobby
mind.
Lashley's name, my dude.
What has he done?
The first brainbuster in the WWE in a decade, my dude. Put some respect on Bobby Lashley's name. You getting me heated.
Bobby Lashley has been flat out terrible. With
Yo.
Go ahead with yours.
Well, what's your unpopular?
Go ahead with yours. You got an unpopular one too. So that's my unpopular pick. Bobby Lashley is a waste of fucking space.
I don't even know how to go on from here. Like, what the hell?
He's ruining
Oh
careers.
my God.
Ruined
Alright, so
He's ruining
my
our lives.
I need a
Watching wrestling is part of our careers, so he's ruining our careers too.
I need a moment. But my heated opinion, I don't know if it's gonna get much heated than saying Tommaso Ciampa is 10 times greater than Johnny. 5-star Gargano, the man I put in the top 4 wrestlers in the world, or if it's gonna be greater than him not putting respect on Bobby Lashley's name, but it's something that I've said before, it's something that I will say again, and something that is probably unpopular. Finn Balor is overrated.
No!
As fuck.
No!
I am wearing a Bullet Club shirt on the 5th year anniversary of Prince Devitt creating the Bullet Club. Because Prince Devitt was an excellent professional wrestler. But Finn Balor is overrated. He has 5 moves. You want to hear Finn Balor's moveset? Here we go. Kicks. Drop kick, sling bag, 1916, coup de grace. If you can name one more move, I'll wait.
You better put some respect on his name. He is for everyone.
This dude puts on paint.
Apparently not.
He puts on paint and nothing changes. It's still that fruity motherfucker that I see on Mondays. He don't change anything. Balor Club is for everyone who is brain dead. That's who it is for. I am done. He's got less moves than Roman Reigns. You guys get on Roman Reigns all the time. He's jumped off the Roman Reigns bandwagon. My dude, Roman Reigns got more moves than Finn Balor.
You know what actually gave Roman an extra move? The clothesline and the turnbuckle.
Absolutely.
That was number 6.
Yup.
That was number 6.
Yup. More moves than Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
He's gonna change his name.
Finn
4 times.
Paola.
Yo,
Finn Balor.
how dare you disrespect the first Universal Champion, man?
That's all they ever say, man. What's his character? The Demon
Balor
King.
Club.
The Demon King. Balor Club is for every man.
Tru Heels, what do y'all think, man?
What do you think?
Yeah,
Are we
do you
all just
disagree
crazy
or
right
agree?
now? Did we have too much to drink this morning / afternoon? What is wrong
Slash
here?
5 minutes ago.
Or do I have some Tru Heel company here?
That guy says agrees. Balor is overrated. Overrated as fuck.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you,
Damn.
Stat King. Thank you.
Yo, hey, man, you got Stat King cursing?
But Ciampa over Gargano? Fuck out of here.
You was about to Braun
I'm not
Strowman the set.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I could agree with that one.
Doesn't matter. It's my opinion. I'm
That's
sticking to
the
it. Fuck
deep-
yeah!
But the fact that we're not even talking about the waste of space, he means he's a waste of a comment too. He's a waste of a comment.
Hashtag put respect on
He's
Lashley.
fucking
It's not
trash.
even worth it to go through your carpet.
Respect.
Not even worth pressing letters on the keyboard.
Danny Mo thinks the beard has got her mesmerized in regards to Ciampa.
Oh, the beard got your
The
man.
beard?
The beard of Ciampa is
The
the reason
psycho
why
killer's
yes.
beard.
Yes, the sexy
No,
beard.
he's just fucking good.
There we
Shave
go.
his beard and he's still good.
There you go.
No, I'm not memorized by the fucking beard. He's a savage on Twitter. He's great in the ring. And if you saw NXT New Orleans TakeOver, it was a good match. But that's because he carried Gargano.
Oh!
Oh, the Queen of the Ring is
Damn!
fired
All
up.
right, I love it. I love it. Everybody's heated
Queen of
today.
the Ring is fired up. I
And
see what gets under your skin now.
So
And shit.
And Tru Heel Peter says, what's with the Lashley hate? You know WWE can't book black talent?
absolutely. Thank you.
This is not a black or white thing. Do not go there. We're not talking about the black or white thing. We all know that Bobby Lashley comes out, he does his stupid ass little hand thing, he can't talk, he's terrible. No, you're not going that route. I'm not allowing you to go there. I'm not allowing you to go how bad he's been, how he's ruined 3 careers since he's already been here to talk about, oh, we're not doing the black. No, we're not going that route. We're not going that far. We just introduced multiple Hall of Famers, and he ain't gonna be one of them.
Lashley will be a Hall of Famer, and I know for a
In the
fact.
TNA Hall of Fame.
I know for a fact.
He's gonna join Kurt Angle and Dudley.
I know for a fact.
They're 2 Hall of Famers.
You are so disrespectful. Peter is right. Tru Heel Peter, you are right. WWE has a horrible history of promoting black talent, of pushing black talent, and I know for a fact Bobby Lashley knows slavery was not a choice, so that's my dude. I put respect on Bobby Lashley's name.
All right. We are definitely not crossing that bridge.
That was heated opinions.
We are not crossing that bridge.
We are not going the easy route.
Because none of us on this room or this table or holding that camera is Yeezy's dumbass. We are not going that route.
So that was heated opinions. Please, Tru Heels, let us know your heated opinions so we can maybe address it on the next
do we
episode.
not realize in that same clusterfuck tag match that there's 3 white dudes in that match too, and they're all getting ruined as well?
He's promoting for white excellence.
I don't know. That's called equality killing. They're all getting ruined. They're all getting ruined.
Hashtag white excellence with Top Guy JJ.
That's hashtags created and made up by SP3. Fuck out of here. That shit ain't come out my mouth. You ain't get no quotes from this guy. Ain't no guy talking about no, I ain't even repeating that shit. It's a dub.
Tru Heel Steven has a question. Do you think Cheeseburger can put on a better match than Bobby?
I damn sure think he could. It would definitely be more entertaining. Tell me if Cheeseburger can. That shit would not be entertaining as fuck. He would get his ass whooped. He would get his ass whooped. He would get fucked up. But that shit would be entertaining as hell. What the hell is entertaining about Lashley?
So disrespectful. I can't right now. This is so disrespectful. We're gonna move on. So we got one more new segment for you guys before we close up the show.
Mark Henry's Hall of Fame speech was more entertaining than anything Lashley has ever done.
Okay. He is heated right now. So we're going to start off with Top Guy JJ with our final segment before we close the show. It is called Who Do You Have Heat With? Who's got the heat? Who does Top Guy JJ have heat with? He's addressed Lashley today. He's addressed Big Cass today. Who do you got heat with?
And the Tru Heel Marks that has something to say about our opinions to the greatest Royal Rumble. Y'all have been addressed too. But damn, y'all want to get me started on the person I have heat with. And this is going back into Tru Heel Heat 1 and 2. Damn it, my heat ain't going nowhere. It's staying in the same place. Fucking Baron Corbin is the sorriest excuse of a fucking heel there is in the wrestling industry today. Embrace the Clippers. Embrace your life. Go back to NXT. Join the XFL in 2020. You are the sorriest excuse of a heel trying to pick on fans with the worst lines ever. Boo! Boo this! Dude, you suck. No one even cares about you. When your music hits, it's silence. When your lights turn on, it's silence. When you talk on the mic, it's dead silence. When you get loud towards the fans, they don't even respond. You know why? Because you fucking suck. You blew the biggest chance you had in your life against John Cena last year at SummerSlam, and you have failed to even start to recover. Your body is deeper than so-called Marks, which they was able to pull up from WrestleMania because he still ain't dead yet. He just had a match a week ago. But where are you? What number was he even in this Royal Rumble?
Who gives a shit?
No one cares! Because you know why? Because you're trash, you're garbage, you don't belong on Raw. Get out of Raw, leave room for Jinder because you're terrible.
He had to mention Jinder. Anyway.
Don't hinder Jinder, you Corbin-loving bastards!
Queen of the Ring, Alex, who's got the heat with you?
There's absolutely no way I could top that. Absolutely no fucking way I'm gonna go that hard. But the Big Cass, dude, I'm over it. I don't get it. Goodbye. Just goodbye. Goodbye.
Sharing some.
Bye, Felicia.
Wave the finger. Wave the finger. Wave the finger.
Bye, Big Cass.
Bye.
Who's got the heat with SP3? WWE marks. WWE marks that make everything about the WWE. It's okay if we take 5 minutes to talk about New Japan. It's okay if we take 10 minutes to talk about ROH, to talk about All In, to talk about Impact Redemption. Impact is on the rise. Progress is out there. Strong Style 16 this weekend coming up. There is so much of the wrestling world that is out there that you have to broaden your horizon. WWE marks. I'm mainly talking to a lot of the viewers that are watching us on the Spotlight page. The Spotlight page, I love you guys, but you guys gotta broaden your horizon. When I say a Tetsuya Naito, you don't have to turn away. You don't have to turn off the video. You need to learn about Naito. Learn how to be tranquilo. Learn it all, people. Learn about the Bullet Club. Learn about the 5 years of history that the Bullet Club had. Learn about the greatest heavyweight champion of the last decade, Kazuka Okada. Learn about the ace, Tanahashi. There is so much to the wrestling world. You don't have to make every single thing about WWE. Your favorite wrestlers are AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Cesaro, Sami Zayn. All of them came from ROH, TNA, and New Japan. So relax. Let us talk about the stuff outside of WWE. Because guess what? In 5 to 6 years, some of your favorite wrestlers we're talking about right now. WWE marks, broaden your horizon. And to the WWE marks that have podcasts, it is okay to talk about more than WWE. I need you to talk about more than WWE. Because there's no way you're coming for the podcast championship just talking about WWE.
I love my WWE. That's all I need in my life is WWE. Make sure I get my big casses in my... They don't even know who AOP is.
In my Baron Corbin.
They want my Baron Corbin.
My Baron Corbin.
My big shows. Let me get my big shows. Let me get my Roman Reigns and my Brock Lesnar's and all this.
And, by the way, non-WWE doesn't mean NXT. Just letting you know.
Oh.
Just letting you know.
They're WWE too. There's a big WWE logo
I'm
in the middle. Right in the middle.
Because a lot of people, I've noticed that as well for the WWE marks. They like, I just don't watch WWE.
What about
I
Adam Cole, baby?
Like, you still watch WWE. You still go on the network to watch it.
So
you watch WWE.
Yeah, if you watch the entire NXT roster, they all came from Ring of Honor or New Japan.
There is no such thing as
all of them.
Homegrown WWE talent really don't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist.
It really doesn't exist anymore. So I need the WWE marks to realize you are not WWE marks. You are professional wrestling fans.
And you should
and
accept
FYI,
it.
the Performance Center is full of ROH seats.
Who barely spend time in the Performance Center because they don't.
Because they don't need it.
They don't have much to learn.
They don't need it. They're there for tryouts.
But yeah, that is who's got the heat. Please let us know in the comments section who's got the heat with you guys. But that has been Tru Heel Heat 11. Queen of the Ring, Alex, what are your thoughts on being on Tru Heel Heat?
Aggressive as fuck. Aggressive as fuck. But respect it. Respect it. I very much respect it. It's fun. I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun here with you too. I like the fire. I like the fact. I guess we have to start talking about Ciampa and Gargano a little bit more because that was here. Like I felt that heat, right? Like I felt that. Like you was out of your seat. Like you gave that out of your seat experience.
I legit almost flipped this over, but I was like, oh, it's not mine.
Respect her. She respected the set.
I respect her respecting the set. We much appreciate that. Please,
like Braun Strowman.
Please let them know where they can follow you and your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Sure.
If you go on YouTube and you type in Queen of the Ring Wrestling, you'll be able to find my channel, and you should subscribe. And if not, then that's okay too. On Instagram, it's _Queen of the Ring, and on Twitter, it's a Queen of the Ring because I couldn't buy the rights to the underscore.
Hey. And please, guys, follow Queen of the Ring. There's a reason why she is on here. She is a true heel, Queen of the Ring. This is the.
And I am not a WWE mark.
And she is not.
I know other things.
This is why we have her on, because she is a true professional wrestling
fan.
So please, guys, become professional wrestling fan. Become true heels by joining the Tru Heel group page. Please like and follow the Spotlight, the Pro Wrestling Spotlight, our partners for the Tru Heel Heat podcast. We much appreciate you guys, so please like and follow the Spotlight page as well as the Tru Heels group page. Please follow us on Instagram at Tru Heels LLC. Follow us on the Twitter machine at Tru Heel Heat. And of course, go online, www.prowrestlingtees.com/Tru Heels to get your Tru Heel merch.
And
Please.
yeah, baby.
Please, Eric, going off the shelves. We are no longer selling the Roman Mania shirts, but please be on the lookout.
Deleted! Delete!
Please be on the lookout for those Ronda Mania 1 shirts, because we are 337 days to Ronda Mania 1. 337 days till she slays the queen. But please tune in to the Tru Heel Heat. Our next podcast, Tru Heel Heat 12, will be in June. I think we should do it before Dominion, because Dominion, honestly, I'm looking forward to a little bit more than Money in the Bank. But the Tru Heels will be representative at Backlash, will be represented by the Stat King at Money in the Bank, and we will be represented at All In. I hope all of us, including the Queen of the Ring, will be there. And I heard a little rumor from a little bird upstairs that a former person that used to be on this show, a person that I got this little pretty number from, is going to be in San Francisco for the New Japan show. So Tru Heels are going to be everywhere. So follow the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel, Tru Space Heel Space Heat.
Was that a form of like reconciliation that you just offered there? Like you just. What am I noticing here? Like, just promoted baby sex.
I promoted Tru Heels at different events, and baby Seth, I know you're watching from your hospital bed right now. I hope that you get well soon.
You know,
and
if
you want your rematch, please believe I am here to put you to rest and give you your epic deletion once more. So, for Top Guy JJ, for the Queen of the Ring, I am SP3. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Tru Heel Heat YouTube channel. We are out for Tru Heel Heat 11.